Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm on Proud Bavarian, this is Crusader Kings 2, and today we're going to have a very strange battle royale. If you remember, I don't know if you should have watched the stream, I guess, to remember that, but we had a battle royale where people were all over the world. Literally all over the world, and it was tremendous. It was a lot of fun to watch, and it was a lot of fun to commentate over, of course, but this one is going to be a bit different, because with this one we have all players in the British Isles. Now you can see that not everyone has showed up. The thumbnail says 50 plus, and honestly I think we're gonna have that in rehost, I suppose, but as it stands right now we have 46 players that are all going to try to, win the British Isles. Now there are some very strange things, namely that this is Shattered Worlds, meaning that everything is shattered. We shattered it down to the county level. We are also at a situation where everyone is nomad, so that is absolutely ridiculous. And then the other thing is that people were allowed to make custom characters. So what do we have here? We got some Norse, we have a lot of Anglo-Saxon, some Han, I see some Jotun, some Outremer, some Mongols. Oh, the Mongols can be strong. We got some Bedouin down there, some Breton, some, what is this, Mongols as well. A lot of Mongols I can see already, some Avars, very nice, some Bulgarians. What else we got in terms of religions? We have Bön, we have Germanic, of course, Shia, Sunni, Tengri, Aztec. We got some Aztecs, we have some Massalians, I love that. We got all sorts of people here. And I will prepare you, okay, that this may very well end fairly early for a lot of these players, because if you know what nomads do, nomads don't take prisoners, nomads don't make vassals, nomads just destroy other nomads. So I expect a lot of messages of, for example, and this is not me cursing this player, but for example, Brephedron dropping out, disconnected, because they got immediately defeated. I expect a lot of this. Whether that will actually happen is something else, but we will actually see that. Hello to all of you, by the way, in chat as well, perfectly fine. Jaden, Golden Skills, Slendermane, Mateus, nice to see you again, some guy. Nice to see some guy. Fellas, what we are going to do today will be mayhem. It will be absolute mayhem. Place your bets, because I'm gonna now tell the fellas to ready up. We're gonna start as we are. Everybody ready up. I don't think we have any Zunis. Somebody's just brought that up. I don't think we have some Hellenic actually. I overlooked the Hellenic. I did not spot that immediately. We got some Zoroastrian down there. Oh, King James. You know what? I'll let King James load in. I've seen that name before. 2 other people though beyond King James who have not yet decided to load in. And I want to tell you there is, of course, as oftentimes, a co-host. And that co-host is Zero Trips. Hello, Zero Trips.
Oh, hello. Oh.
Hello, yes. Hello,
yes,
Zero Trips. What do you think? Who's gonna win this? Let me switch over to the actual, there we go.
It's impossible to predict the outcome of this chaos.
Oh, come on, you gotta say something. There has to be one favorite that you got.
Let me see. I say, people that are in the, peninsulas and, isolated bits are a bit of advantage if they can win the initial confrontation with the immediate neighbor. So,
Yeah.
Cornwall, I don't know. People in the bit, up in the highlands of Scotland. The southern tip of Ireland can be interesting. Wales, the Isle of Man can be really good if they can defeat the player that's on Galloway, and then they have these 2 counties. They're pretty strong there because they can always retreat to the island for defense.
I will tell you, and if there's any players listening in,
if I have to pick one, I'll pick Zoroastrian.
Oh. Really?
Zoroastrian Han Chinese Cornwall. There.
Cornwall for the win, huh? Cornwall was one of the favorites in the community post that I made announcing, or not announcing, but showing the map of people that would participate. A lot of people went like, you know what, Cornwall is going to do it. And King James, if I'm not mistaken, he is going to be in Scotland somewhere. Yeah, there he is. We need everyone to ready up, and I think then we can literally go. Here you go. Backing through everything here before we launch this. Check the map again. We got everything at the ready, of course. Could even have the map on stream actually, but fine. Alright. If everyone gets to ready up, can you tell the three players that remain that we gotta ready up? Right, oh, did Korkik just join? Are you kidding me? No, he's in. Okay. He got it. He got it. He did it. We need Korkik. He's the last one to ready up, and then we actually can go. Goddamn Korkik. There we go. He's done it. Can I change to England? I am Ireland. It is now too late. I read the message too late. It is already over. Alright, let's load in here. This map is, of course, absolute chaos. I mean, just look at the frame rate that you get when you zoom over the map for the first time. We will never ever look at Europe again. Now, before we unpause, I need to make sure of one thing, though. There are great conquerors in this game. And none of them are on the British Isles. That's good. That's all I wanted to know. Now, the important part here is there are two winning conditions. The first one is hold the most land in Britannia when we end this. And honestly, this could be over after half an hour if, you know, somebody is efficient in eliminating everyone else. But the second one is if you get to escape from Britannia, if you get to escape onto the mainland, that is also a victory. And look at this. Look at this damn map, dude. This is terrible. Oh, God.
It's even worse in observer mode because I see all the armies.
Yeah. I will say we could have an unpause, not unpause. What am I saying? We could have a desync here a few days in because the AI disbands all of its troops except just one horde, which means 250 troops remain, but everyone has 500 troops, meaning that essentially we see a huge lag spike on the 3rd of January, which could, you know, cause some dismay. I'm just gonna.
Oh no!
There we go.
The character I picked, the player I picked, my favorite.
There's a lag spike.
He's slow.
Oh, he's slow. Yeah, the lag spike. That may be a desync. Let's see. That may very well be a desync. I'm not even on the 3rd of. There we go. 3rd of January. 4th of January. Come on, pause again.
I'm not there.
All right. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have to catch up. Just 1 second. I think most people are now slowly catching up, and that will be it. If we survive the lag spike immediately, that's huge, and we did. Look at that. All right.
Oh yeah. Everyone's caught up. Yeah, still a couple of people behind.
All right. I'm gonna tell you who my favorite is. I think, and if anyone is watching the stream, and if anyone is playing inside of this game, just so you know, we will see some teaming. One team I, for example, know about is Tyrone here, and what's his name? Tyrcanel, I'm not even sure. But we're going to see them teaming. I know this. They have practically announced this. So if there are players around them, which there, of course, are, Ireland is very, very full, then be prepared. These two are going to cooperate. But I think my personal favorite will actually be... And let me actually... God damn it, dude. Zooming out is such a pain. I think my favorite will be Mr. Underground, Kagan Menge of Gwynedd. Because Kagan Menge of Gwynedd is very smart. Kagan Menge is one of the people that has picked Mongol, which means that they can go on and, you know, plan for the decision of forming Mongolia. You know, they could do that. That would be pretty cool. And on top of that, if he conquers the island on top of him, which is Anglesey, where there is no player, there used to be a player, but no more, then they can get this done because they will have immediately 2 provinces, and one province where they could move their capital to would be secure behind an island. I think this could go on. Matthias says, can't see anything.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Alright.
It'll clean itself off pretty quickly, I think. We'll see a lot of blood.
Alright. Check this out. I'm gonna unpause right now. Keep, like, an eye on something, okay? I don't know on what, dude. There's gonna be so much going on.
I'll keep an eye on the southern England.
I can see a lot of troop movement immediately. There's someone fighting right here that looks like a player. Who's this? This is Thundering Taco.
Okay, Northumbria is attacking DI in Durham.
Yeah.
So going for the Duchy of Northumbria? Yeah.
Thundering Taco is immediately attacking in a proper war the AI in Gower, meaning that he knows that he has to blob for his life. I see some people that are not actually moving their troops. For example, Gwynedd, who I just bet on, not actually moving any troops. Oh wow, what is it? Wait, what is
see
this?
Boats.
What's going on in
What's
Kent?
this?
Kent is attacking Surrey immediately.
Huh.
Why does Kent...
And losing?
And no, Kent is destroying them together with Middlesex. Oh, is that another team I did not know about? What the hell? Middlesex created a 12-year-old. Why would he do that? I gotta tell you. That's not that smart, I gotta tell you.
That's big brain
oh yeah.
tactics.
Alright, I can see a successful CG. I think Difford... See, that's the big question. There is a player in Leinster, and he is at war, but he's not at war with Difford. He could have taken this player out immediately had he already crossed, but you know what? Difford gets lucky. And you know, the man that I bet on, Kagan Menge, not doing anything. But look at this character. He's clearly custom. Look at this damn character, dude.
Where?
In Gwynedd, so like in the northwest of Wales. That's a lot of traits. There you go. Someone already
giant.
Disconnected. I wonder. You know, let me actually consult the map here. I need to check where he was. He is still there. Wait, is he? Let me check. Yeah, I guess he just disconnected. Well, you know what? The first loss is caused to the internet. Well.
First, I see a lot of player wars.
Oh, you know what I'm seeing?
Oh no. Who's
okay.
this in Suffolk? Who already has 2 provinces.
Oh yeah, Essex has expanded.
Enlar.
Enlar. He took out placeholder then, didn't he? Wait,
yeah, and
seriously?
he's attacking Norfolk.
What happened to conquered in a war? Oh, he immediately died, dude. That is. I told him. I mean, listen.
If you make old people, yeah.
I told him.
Run to that.
Yep, placeholder just disconnected. He is the actual first player kill. He was immediately taken out, and now we have a powerhouse over here in the east of England. Of course, that means nothing because 2 provinces, you know, not really a powerhouse.
He's going for a 3rd one. He's going for Norfolk already.
Alright, we got it. I'm gonna. His dynasty name is 100 steps ahead. His Kagan is named Tsiench after.
Hello. Oh, a computer just crashed. Also, I can hear myself on the stream, but I cannot hear you.
Oh no, there you go. Now I'm muted. Hello, I've returned. My computer took a break, which I did not allow it, but you know, sometimes you know how it is. They just do it.
Computer said.
We will have to, and
no.
this is just okay. This is actually good news because like I know what caused it. It was not the game, but we will have to restart from the original save game.
Oh no! All the gains.
All the gains have been destroyed.
Damn. 100 steps ahead is now only 98 steps ahead. So it seems like other people are having issues with the internet, like Korkik.
There you go. Let me just get that out. Let's do this. God damn it, dude. My computer actually shot itself. Well, but we are back. As you can see, everything is normal. This time it will work. That's a good server name.
What if you wanted to do an MP stream, but your computer said Windows error sound?
Yeah, I sadly don't have a local save. So like a save, just for this, for the few days, or I guess like the month actually that we had. But the game is now hosted. Let me just post the stuff. Ready. There you go. Alright, let's do this. We're back. We have made it. People are rejoining very quickly. I'm at least happy about that. I'm so sorry for... you know, I really feel bad for the Essex action over there. Because that was already picking up steam. Wolfstone, you can switch things. I'm okay with it. Don't worry about it. At least the loading in will go very quickly because they all already have it. Oh, something's got to give, eh? Hello, Drugs on Grave. Nice name. We are slowly but surely returning. I instantly got game over. What the fuck? I ruled for 13 days. World record. Oh, that's great. We have returned. I want you to know, and I think you didn't hear this, chat. I want you to know, because I was muted on my side. But I want you to know that I didn't crash because of the game. I just crashed because I was doing a different operation at the same time on my computer. And my computer was like, bro, you gotta stock cooler. You can't do that. And it took itself out. You know, just...
But I went, bruh, and died.
There will be more. There will be 500 prep time again. But I can see that there's like a lot of people. I guess they just were like, we're done.
I don't like this.
There's about 10 people that aren't here away last time. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They already were like, I'm good, bro. I got it.
Like, it was only time before they will get conquered.
No, I mean, we are not using any mods because this is already unstable enough as it is, but we will in the very near future, and I think when I say very near future, what I mean is 2020, when we will pick up with multiplayer streams again. I think we're gonna do some streams in, for example, Elder Kings. I want to do that one for sure in multiplayer. Umbra Sphere, I also actually want to do in multiplayer. Honestly, 40 players sounds solid. If everybody readies up, then we can go... Wolfstone, you used a name that was not on the map and was not recognizable. That is what it said. Alright, I think we can go from here. I need 2 people to ready up and then we can go. DK3 is coming soon. I will say, it's not actually soon. Because it will be in, most likely, Q4 2020. So that's quite some time to go.
Yeah, that's the initial prediction from Paradox. So we're gonna be lucky if it's like really late 2020. I'm gonna predict like October/November release.
Don't say such things, okay? I still, you know, like, I'm still kind of hoping. What about, I mean, second half, you know? What about, like... August. Come on, just give me an August release.
No, you know, they do a big summer break in Sweden, so right after the summer break, you know, the end of August, something like that. Early September.
Maybe,
Let's be optimistic. The pragmatic / realistic / pessimistic. Late October. They're like,
I think if Pepsi readies up in just a second, we can actually go. There we go. Got him.
Let's go.
I'm gonna unpause again for the 3 days and then we're gonna pause for 5 minutes. 3 days are gonna be long enough. Elvis, we will take a look at Wiltshire, but I will tell you it's probably going to be dead. In just a bit. Bannerlord is coming in March. I'm actually quite interested in the single player campaign. I don't think I'm going to play much multiplayer, but the single player one Look, I've seen what I've seen so far, and it's not much, but what I've seen so far looks very decent. I installed CK2 today. Edward, that was a great step that you undertook.
Accidentally started a civil war. That's CK2, yeah.
Alright. Marlinbot, I'm so sorry, but you simply did not load in and gotta get going now. Now, we will see the 3rd of January, of course, again with a spike. After that, we have a 5-minute break where everyone can administer whatever is going on. Yeah, and I see them flip. Actually, I'm so surprised because, so just to explain this to viewers again, every horde here starts with 500 troops, and on the 3rd of January, every single horde that is AI dissolves half of their troops. Now they're all down to 250, only players remain with 500. I don't know why the AA does that, but they do. So now we're stopping here, and then we'll be better off in just a couple of seconds. I think everyone is now on 5-minute prep. Here we go.
Oh, and we lost the Essex player.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He had his run and he was you know, it was just all over, I guess.
He was going for, he had a good opportunity, like the north was pretty clear for him of players. Yeah. Kent is already at war. Local line, I don't know what that is, like south tip of Ireland. It's already at war with each other.
Seriously?
Yeah. They were at the when we stopped, and now they're again.
Yeah, but this is a new war declaration then, actually.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think. Okay, what are their actual commander traits? We have one with 69 martial. That's a good number. 107 personal combat skill. Good god. Kagan Disco Fire Panda, and then we have Kagan Urgadai. Nice name. Oh no. 15 martial, but 49 personal combat skill. I think Desmond is going to destroy him. I think Aiden is going to take him out.
So Kent and Sagalo, which is I think that's London.
Yeah.
Former London. They're both at war with Sussex.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's no player anymore there. It's just, oh no, there's a player, the kid, and they're at war with each other too. Like that's weird. Okay. Both going for Sussex and each other.
Can you tell me an interesting nation to play in after the end? Have you already played Levi the Liberator on the East Coast? He is amazing. Very, very good. You should try him if you haven't. That's a very, very fun playthrough. I've done it myself, can only recommend it.
Oh, I see a player going for Europe.
Already? Who's that?
Yeah, the Count of Meath in Ireland, just north of Dublin. He has boats in the water and he declared war on a count in Brittany.
Oh, yeah. He's going. So we have one person already jumping towards Ireland. Do we have a Discord? We do have a Discord. Yeah. Check out on the channel page. Like if you click on YouTube on the channel page, you have a link right there in the top right. You should definitely play Levi the Liberator. He is so much fun and has so much flavor as well. It's very nice.
Oh no, poor... Check out Ulster. It's getting bullied.
I'm going to follow Meath here just for 1 second, and then I'm going to look at the results after. The question is, if anyone declares on him, Alliance Kent, Sussex is making an alliance with Kent. But if anyone attacks Meath, then his name is Kagan Seahorse.
There's a bit of a coalition war going around Ulster. Like, Ulster is allied with Galloway, and they're fighting two alliances. They're fighting the Tyrone and the other county alliance. They're fighting the Isle of Man and whatever is north of Galloway. They're also allied against Galloway. So it's not gonna end well for both Ulster and Galloway.
Yeah. Is Galloway coming? Yeah, Galloway is occupied. If they weren't preoccupied, they could fight off Tyrone.
Yes.
But the way it looks right now, I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe Ulster's just a sacrifice by Galloway.
We'll see.
Where did the ships are still there, right? We're still on the 9th of January. Someone is behind. Who would that be? Oh, Marlinbot, right. Oh no, we actually have to rehost because Marlin never properly connected. His game crashed. It just ended.
Oh, no.
Oh, this game. But at least we're now here. You know what? It's past the big lag. There we are.
I'll rehost, my dude.
Well, that's gonna be the final one, everyone. I would hope so. I honestly thought originally that this would definitely be like the most difficult stream out of all the multiplayer streams that we have done, mostly because Hordes and Random and Shattered World and everything is always absolutely bombastical when it comes to having terrible performance. But this goes beyond that.
Beyond
This
our
is
most vivid
considerably worse.
expectations.
There we are. Alright, we're gonna have a quick rehost. I got a lot of pings here, I can see that. David, so the player in Essex, Zero, he told me, just to let you know, I won't rejoin because I will get a game over in 13 days. His custom character is just gone every time anything happens.
Alright.
I guess this is one of those things, you know, I told people, hey, there's going to be issues with custom characters. Simply because what we're looking at is a situation where you might just get taken out in battle. You might just, you know, fall off your horse pretty much. And it literally has happened. That's all I'm gonna say. I did warn people, okay? Don't tell me I didn't. The password, the new password. Here we go. Hello, Mr. Chowbrak. Chubrak? I bet CK3 will be much more stable in multiplayer, so much more stable. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt on my mind. Do you have any tips for new players? Dude, I have so many tips for new players, but I haven't done a tutorial series or anything, and I'm not sure that I will, but there are so many tutorial series out there, I think you should check those out. I know Quill has done one just very, very recently, and I think he did it without using any DLC, I want to say. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I think he did it as, you know, like newcomer friendly as he could by having no DLC. Password will be this one. Wait a minute. I hope this is the right password, otherwise I will have to rehost because I can't type apparently. Alright, the new password is up. Check it out. Rejoice. There we go, everybody's coming back in. Do I need DLCs to play after the end? I don't think you do. Also, HIP, I saw the question earlier. HIP in multiplayer is very, very unstable. I would never advise it. The one time it was stable for Zero and me, if you remember Zero, we played it and it was like the absolute, like a terrible timeline that was created. I think the Pope and the papacy just faltered immediately.
It was pretty cursed, yeah.
Yeah, it was very cursed.
Like, at 2 players, it was barely, you know, chugging along.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine 75 players, I joke.
Oh, absolutely not. HIP would be hell. Alright, this time, come on. Having DLC will grant you features. I mean that, yeah, I guess, I don't even know now that I think about it. What DLC do you need to play as a Jewish character? Because Levi the Liberator is a Jewish character that just rebelled in his province, so you're just a newly, you know, ascended peasant leader. Oh, is that Sons of Abraham? I didn't even, yeah, I mean, I guess makes sense.
I think that is.
I would have otherwise guessed Old Guards, but thinking about it really doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah,
really doesn't make sense.
Group Judaism.
Yeah. There you go, dude, Christoph. Levi the Liberator and everything that you can do there with restoring the priesthood and whatnot, it is very well done. I would advise you to check it out.
I am glad Paradox is doing away with this DLC method.
Where it locks you out. Yeah.
Where it locks you out of actual proper features.
The way I see it, it's like in CK1 you literally could only play Christians, and then CK2 came out and it was obviously just CK1 but in 3D, because that's a huge step, right?
Yep.
But had they gone back to only Christians in CK3 and then like they build it up, I would have been like, come on, man. But what I will say, and this is actually crazy if you think about it, they just had a Twitter thread about it, and CK1, if I remember this correctly, and I might not, but I think it took a total of like 8 months to develop. CK2 was 18, and then we have CK3 5 years.
9 months, I think.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I saw that Twitter thread by Johan too, yeah.
Yeah, that's outrageous. I mean, the change there in the development time, impressive, very impressive.
The whole publishing team for CK1 was Frederick Wester. That was it. It was just the one dude.
Here's a lot of those stories where it's just like, you know, essentially
And
we had no idea
like,
what we were doing.
There were like 6 people working on the game.
Yeah. And now they had just 6, I think, what was it, content designers? Like just 6 of them?
Yeah.
The entire team, just content designers, if they would have to work on CK1 now.
Yeah. I'm glad they are taking their time and have a big team and have a proper, you know,
Oh yeah.
game developing crew now.
Oh no. I activated the damn... There it is, okay, we got it. We got it, boys. I need a... It is a Raptor 1-0. You're in 0, right?
I am.
Perfect.
Already up.
Just need Raptor 1-0 now. Oh, and Charlemagne is still coming. Oh, Angry Slav, you know what? Welcome. I'm gonna wait a second here.
Currently enjoying lunch with my GF and watching the new Star Wars afterwards. Can't wait to watch the vid. Merry Christmas.
I don't know what's happening in the game chat.
I gotta change it so that the voice comes quicker. Eric, I hope that you're having a great time with your girlfriend and that you will enjoy Star Wars. I watched it recently as well. I had fun. All right. Thank you so much. And enjoy your Christmas, of course. Eric is, not to, you know, dox anything, but Eric is with his family. He brought it up in Discord. Hope he's enjoying his time, and thank you so much for the super chat. India shall be mine. You know, there's nobody in India. Everyone now needs to ready up. I don't know, and I don't think Charlemagne has actually joined. Where you at? OPB, more like OPB. Does make me think. Come on, boys. Oh, we are now ready. You know what, Charles? I'm so sorry. But we have waited for long enough. And now is the time to win and to destroy. Charles just wrote me, he's launching the game right now. We're already in. I'm so sorry. It's the couple of seconds. Don't worry, we're gonna crash again, eh? Alright, I think this time we got it. Angry Slav, huh? Oh, we are in, boys. Alright, I will immediately unpause because we already had the 5 minutes. It's going. It's going. And it's actually going. Unbelievable. We've done it. We have actually done it. Now that is incredible.
Ooh, I think Kent is gonna get screwed.
Okay, I gotta figure some stuff out, but here we are. Alright, we've done it. Now let's take a look at this. Gotta speed up a bit, I guess. Come on. Who's this? King James and Lobo. Is uniting Iceland a win condition? There is a win condition of holding as much land outside of Britannia as possible, so if that is part of your land outside of Britannia, absolutely. If you have enough land, that is. We are already seeing one player going for land over here in Brittany, defending against Kagan, Seahorse of Meath, and Meath in conquest of Cornwall. Every coastal horse lord, I believe, has 8 ships. Pretty sure the number is 8. On, dude.
Yes, I've seen it.
There we go. Okay. Oof. We've done it.
So it looks like Kent is gonna lose.
Oh, but he's in 2 wars. He's also in a war. And Aquaboy disconnected. I can only imagine he has been defeated. Lake and conquest of lakes. So he's in that war, but he will not actually help. Seahorse, that is, because he's expanding into Brittany, and somebody else is in the meantime dying. Is that the sacrifice that is necessary for freedom of Meath? Oh, my overlay is still open. God damn it. This is a mess. Exactly as expected. Titan is disconnected. Dude, players are being kicked out left and right.
Yeah, Desmond is about to win on the other player in the tip.
We got Hakim. Hakim just conquered Sussex. We have
the
war for Ireland over there, of course.
There's
Ulster's
Kent,
out.
London and Surrey.
Edward, I am observing indeed, yes. So is Zero Trips, who's the co-commentator here.
Hello.
Well, I'm dead. Babatunde has died. Hey, I warned everyone, okay? But now the question is, did he have a child? Because I think he's still in, right? Respawn, where was he? I can't remember.
Hakim is on a roll. No one can stop him. He's going for Kent.
Hakim is on a roll. And he is aiming at players.
Yeah, and he allied with the Isle of Wight here.
Oh, Captain Simcoe has betrayed the people on the mainland. I can't believe it. If he dominates England, then we may have our winner there, because Ireland so far is a mess. There are so many alliances in Ireland. I honestly am not sure how that will end. Also, the best part is, yeah, Babatunde is gone. That's a death right there. And Lever the Liberator is, I want to say Connecticut? Somewhere around there. He's like just a one county person. Kagan Urgadai. The funny thing is, dude, are you seeing Urgadai? And like, are you seeing Desmond and Loch Alain? Because they're sieging each other down at the same time. But one has been occupied and it's over.
But
it's over.
He came back. Yeah, he won. He won.
They did not take out the army.
He had been sieging for a while. Yeah.
Raptor 1-0 is out. They are dropping like flies here. Good God.
It's really interesting what's happening. Yeah, in Kent.
Florinator, Flo is out.
Hakim won.
Yep, Hakim won. Hakim did it.
Kent is out. Kent is out. The Isle of Wight saved him. He almost lost the battle against Kent.
We have someone that is, who's this? Sahi is in Bedford and Oxford now. He conquered a bit as well. Oh, there is the expansion now that I was talking about for Gwynedd here. Mr. Underground actually took the Isle of Anglesey. But we don't have... Oh, we have someone. Some people now already have multiple horse clans, which is actually how you get more troops in this, because you yourself don't really have the horde to do anything. Kagan Sermonov, perfect, created an AI clan. Khan Braslav. Here he is. This map. But the expansion into Brittany has worked. Kagan Seahorse is down there, and Kagan Seahorse is blobbing into Tunis? Oh my god! He's attacking Tunis! The absolute madman. Where's he going? Where's his boats? I can't spot him. He's already at the Algerian coast?
He's going for it. He's doing it.
He's
the
running.
Absolute madman. He's going like as far away as possible from... He's going to India.
The absolute madman.
He's going for India. Do it. Do it. Oh, apparently also Northampton is going for India.
Where the hell is Northampton? There's Northampton.
Like in the north.
He is being raided, but he has his own war for Bizerte. So both of them, I guess, are migrating. So we have two people migrating. I wonder whether, they are coordinating or whether they are not coordinating. Northampton wants to take India. That's very far away. Desmond, in the meantime, has blobbed even further into Ormond, but has not yet created their second clan. They are owning, no doubt. Then you have Kagan Özçegin in Iatha Konachta. That's Prussia.
Hakim is unstoppable.
Oh, Hakim is doing it?
Took Surrey as well.
Hakim is taking... Oh, what is this? Kagan Gerd of FC Bayern München took a part of Brittany as well.
Strongest team.
Okay, so we see a lot of players now migrating off the Isles. That is very exciting to see. I thought, you know, only maybe like 1 or 2 would do it. Peach, the Isle of Man has been defeated by Wombat Shotgun. No offense, so Galloway. Galloway took
Galloway rebound? How did they do that? They defeated both the Isle of Man and the Carrick player. Ulster on the other side hand has gotten the big dead.
Oh, and we have a very, very large Derby now. Derby is taking over, but they have barely any troops and they are being raided. I think Derby's actually out. I know that sounds like very, very early, but look at Derby. It's being sieged out everywhere.
Where is that?
It's in the center of England. Kagan Yegu, War 1 machine. Oh my god, I honestly don't know what to think about this, because Kagan Derby or Kagan Yegu does not have any friends. He has only 394 troops and no vassal Khans, meaning like he has nothing.
It's being raided by a lot of players.
I actually don't think those are hordes that are created after people. So whenever a nomad loses all of its land, they keep all of their troops and just become adventurous. Meaning he has a lot of people just standing around there and giving him a hard time. Northampton is in Jerba now. Is he walking? He's trying to take Farama in Egypt, and I think he's walking.
He's gonna walk. No, not walk. He has horses.
Oh, look at it. I like. So far,
Is this a race to India?
Dude, actually... Mr. Underground, he's doing me proud. Look at him. Taking so much of Wales already.
Oh yeah, he did go for the small island. He's halfway there to Wales.
Yeah. He's doing it, but he does not... He has 1 vassal clan so far. That is decent. It's a good start. Wait, is he losing a battle right now? Conquest of Bilth. No, he's winning that actually. Okay, he got it.
Oh, the 2 players in Africa are going for each other.
What?
They're trying to take out the...
Oh my...
The Tunis player attacked the Bizerte player while they were going for Egypt.
But one of them is actually
Is he gonna be able to take...
He just raided Bizerte. He's gonna kick out Bizerte. He's gonna do it.
Yeah, he's gonna do
100%.
it.
Because Bizerte is off. Bizerte is gone.
I kinda wanted a race. Just the 2 to just go like on a truce and just race to India.
I agree. But like, let's be real here. The smart move was to take him out.
Yes, that's the smart move.
And he's out.
But
he's
it's
gone.
not the cool move. Yeah, he's gone. Big F in the chats.
Big
There's gonna be
F for
so
Loba.
many Fs.
Damn. Dude. This is so fast and furious.
Oh yeah. And Hakim is going for it. He's attacking everyone. Or is being attacked by everyone. Oh, Oxford and Essex allied against Hakim. They're trying to contain.
Oh. Hey, I like it whenever the people like catch on to someone being so overpowered that you need to kick him out. Because most of the time people actually just miss that. But looks good so far. Henla, what are you doing?
And Galloway is unstoppable. He's going for Cumberland.
Yeah. Galloway is... I mean, but he's not the only one that is incredibly strong.
Yeah.
And you know what? The fascinating thing to me actually is that Hakim did not put everything into Marshal. He has 31 Marshal. And that's all he needed. He took the siege leader, which makes it very, very easy for him to take out, you know, 1 province minus, because that's 100% war score immediately.
Yeah. Also, other players like in Scotland, in the Lowlands, we have Cathnarian. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
He has a good chunk of Scotland.
What is Drog doing now? Carthaginian conquest of Annaba.
He's already
He has renamed himself to Carthage. What was your favorite meme of this decade?
Oh, it's gonna stay there, I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna be Carthage.
Yeah.
Derby, please. Northampton is pleading with Derby. Oh, now I see it. Northampton held... Oh, and I think it's over.
Northampton is gone.
Yeah, Northampton is gone. Did not wait. Did not wait.
Need more reps.
He just lost Deserter. No, wait. Were there 3 players going into the Mediterranean? Am I losing my mind?
I think maybe.
Because I think it was a different player that wasn't Berserker. But he was on the way over... Oh, and Prussian has been defeated by Aden. Ireland now mostly under control of Aden.
Oh yeah. But there's some alliances on the west coast there.
The player for Northampton is gonna be so mad because he was sieging down the land in Egypt that he wanted to take. And just a couple of ticks and he would have had it all.
But, you know, knife in his back.
Yeah.
Faster.
I see someone saying ruler design is too OP for this game mode. I will tell you the following. Of course it's strong, but I will tell you that if people had realized that they have to work together earlier, just in general, I think things wouldn't be ruler designer heavy. Not to mention that, like, ruler designer, look at Hakim. Hakim hasn't actually chosen anything in regards to winning battles. Really, he's just a 31 martial leader, which isn't amazing. He doesn't have a trait. He's inbred. Nah,
is there
I don't think so.
An alliance limit for custom character?
For custom characters, there's 1 alliance that is allowed, yes.
So 100 steps ahead is breaking the rules? Can you confirm?
Who would that be? 100 steps ahead? Oh yes, this is true.
Essex. They're not using this second alliance. They're only using 1 alliance in the war. But they have 2 allies. So...
That's the death for his whole troops. That's as easy as that is.
Now you have 0 troops. And he was in a war. All to the advantage of Hakim, who is doing this. With
Pepsi
only
has been
one
kicked
small
out.
Ally. Pepsi? Oh, he's been eliminated, like, on the map.
Pepsi is out, yeah.
Big apps in the chat. Let's see what's going on. Bristol and Bath here. Who's this? This is Babbitt.
Ah, Babbitt, I remember him.
Babbitt. Yeah. He's going for Hereford. There's a big player war here. There's Conrad versus Babbitt versus Mr. Underground.
Pepsi is saying in the chat, Ireland was a mess. Tell us about it, Pepsi. Like, what was, you know, did you feel like you had a chance? Who overwhelmed you? What happened? I gotta say, by the way, that Hakim has been very quiet. He now finished his defense against Middlesex. I guess that is what it was. That's why he, you know, couldn't really do much.
Being attacked, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, Essex breaking the rules saved him.
That is true.
But yeah, big player war in Wales, like 3-player wars, 3-way player war, and poor Hereford here. He's caught in the middle. Post.
Let me just
Handler. Who is he playing?
Are you kidding me?
So Handler is Essex. He's the guy that already got punished. Apparently he's salty about it, but he broke the rules. I don't know. Where's post? Zurba.
There we go. Somebody in the Discord. When is this gonna start? Already going.
Super Middlesex.
In the first re-host, Lakes attacked me. In the second host, I joined an alliance with them, but they lost to Leinster. Leinster and Munster both upgraded their marshals, so they rolled over everyone. That should have had some more cooperation. Leinster and Munster. Ah, Munster both. Now I get the words here. Munster would be good. God, I honestly... That's just the alliance that we mentioned earlier, right? I'm pretty sure that's the alliance with Tyrone and whatnot.
Yeah, those are the 2.
Khan Achig of Uriankai. So Seahorse, which means Drog, is now definitely in control of the Carthaginian coast.
He's just playing single player. And we have some players expanding in Brittany. We have, you know, FC Bayern München.
Oh, Joba has been taken out by Derby, and Derby has also taken out Henler.
Derby is big.
He's
the biggest player.
I'm confused that he actually bounced like this. That's just...
Yeah, he managed to survive. No allies.
I think
he's
Derby...
not stopping, going for Norfolk.
I don't know, man. Wales is in a very solid position.
Did you check the marshal on the can of Derby?
Yeah, but it actually doesn't even go to 103. Like, it doesn't count for any bonuses.
Base 83 though.
We had listen, the thing is, things happen, and you know, there's nothing to take personal, of course. But I will say, Endler, only one alliance, please. That was the rule. I think what we're gonna do once most people are out, if enough people are interested, we can just we'll see how it goes, okay? I'm not sure yet how to handle, you know, like once somebody is won, if it happens very, very quickly. And honestly, the progress here that people are making is insanely quick.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think we are past the point where people get kicked out left and right.
Cornwall is gone, my dude. He was
my
just
God.
chilling there, doing nothing the whole game, and Aidan took him.
He just took him out. Gamer City is under control of Aiden. The Irish has come. Oh no.
Devon is trembling with fear.
Yes, Devon's just sitting there.
Just sitting there, never did anything.
Now, Brittany is split, but of course, half of Brittany is
Yes,
not
the
interested in
migration
Brittany
split.
because Drog doesn't really care. Drog is gonna win, I think, the...
Aidan is being attacked by the Northern Alliance in Ireland.
Oh,
Going
really?
for Aidan. Yes.
I think they're gonna bash him in then. He's not prepared for the... Unless he can convince his direct neighbor, the Angry Slav, unless he can convince him, I don't think he's gonna win that war. What kind of war is it? Consolidation of high many? So just a county war anyway. As it goes. He just lost the battle down in his capital in Desmond, so this war will be over in just a second. But, if I'm not mistaken here, why is he walking over there, I wonder? Kagan, Panda, Fire Disco, and Henler. Please stop pausing the game, I swear to God. Panda Fire Disco.
Oh, I see.
It's coming over.
Oh, I mean, this is...
Oh, dude, I did not notice. This is my bad. How did I not notice that? Kildare and Leinster are definitely aligned, seeing as their houses have the same symbols, just different name. Fire Disco
yeah,
Panda
they've
and
been
Panda
allied
Fire Disco.
long time.
I did not see that. I have been told that in Scotland there are also two players, or like two-player alliances now.
I don't think so. Could be just dynastic, you know, clans, nomadic vassals that, you know, they show up
yes.
as allies in
No.
the packs, but they're not actual allies.
Wait, who is this man?
I don't see
No,
double alliance.
he's allied to an AI in Russia. Cathanarian is allied to an AI in Russia. Oh, that's really good. I mean, that's not of help. That's not gonna do anything for him. And then the nomadic vassal, of course, but like... I love the alliance between Kagan Kozma of Beresti over here.
Oh yeah, I thought it was a player, like an AI close to him, but yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
That's his only alliance. Proper alliance, but yeah.
Man, now that is an alliance that we do indeed have to fear.
Let's see what's going on. Derby is still going for Norfolk.
It also doesn't
How's-
help my first character died
how's
after 1 minute,
Aiden?
yeah.
What's Aidan doing?
I mean, if
Aidan
you were
is
to
about
lose
to lose
this...
a battle in Third Canal.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh,
But he's sending reinforcements. Oh,
Do
the alliance, the Anglo-Slav alliance joined. They joined.
yes. I can see that Aiden now, I think he changed his pattern. Did he always have this? I don't think he did, right? His name is now Disco Fire Panda. So this must have been the original, yeah. Bexy
Beacons
just
were
says
lit,
they have
you
a
know?
three-way alliance, I think. It's not a like real alliance, so this is fair. You know, at the end of the day, only one of them can win. The rest will be
enemy
named
of
and
my
shamed.
enemy, you know.
Yeah. No, look, what I don't like, or what I don't want to see, is that they use the actual alliance feature with the alliances. Everything else is what it is. Because, like, of course, you know, communicating and making something clear with people that are playing the game as well will always happen and is encouraged to happen, because that's exactly how it works, right? There we go.
Oh, and
Just checking, looking good.
Hakim's ruler has become incapable.
Oh, Manus is out. Manus is out. Let me refresh this.
Where was it?
I think Manus was in the northeast of England. Let me actually just open the map here just so that I can take a quick glance over it.
Could be, yeah.
Manus, yeah, it was called Northumberland. Northumberland is now under control of Kagan Ragnar.
Eliminated.
Yep.
Yeah, by Koichit. Koichit 414.
See, you know what I actually find the most interesting part about this? We have the Isle of Wight grabbing land and, of course, you know, being protected by Hakim here, grabbing land in Brittany. But there is another player, right? It's Drogue in Carthage that also wants to get the win for just being outside of Britannia. The question here is, in my opinion, what can they do to sabotage each other? Because at the end of the day, they literally are so far away from each other. And honestly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right now. I mean, Drogo is only one province, I guess 2 provinces if you include his holding in Brittany, 2 provinces away.
I mean, one thing the white player can do is take his province in Brittany.
He can,
reduce,
yeah.
You know, get +1 and -1 to the enemy.
But no, actually he can't do that because it is an empty province. Or he can do it, absolutely, but it is an empty province, and taking that would mean he would have to sail down to Carthage.
I see.
The players are allowed to take another player as vassals. Yes, I think there are like a few ways to do that, but hordes usually kick others out, which is why we see...
I'm not seeing it happen. I see clans being created, but just AI clans.
What happens with a 3-way alliance in Ireland? I'll allow it, as well as I allowed the other one up there. Oh, Monique is out. Only because it is not the actual alliance feature. That is allowed. That is, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, everyone was allowed to coordinate. But the way I see it, only one will win. The rest will literally just be, you know,
also
the foot stand for the new master.
Only a single AI remains controlled county remains in Ireland.
Oh yeah, you're right. Ascoldi says now to wait for the next multiplayer. Yeah, here's the thing that I will say about multiplayers. I wanted to see this battle royale because I wanted to have essentially something where people would have to destroy each other over and over again at the end of the year 2019, so we can start without that. You know, we are, so to speak, purging. You know what, I regret even bringing that up in the joke way, but to purge essentially, you know, the player killing ambitions, and after that we're gonna do more kind of long-term minded playthroughs here. Something like, you know, Elder King's Umbra Sphere, just a normal one, stuff like that. Pepsi says, I thought it would take longer. This one is like a super quick one, definitely.
Oh, and Hakim is going for poor Devon. Incapable as he is, he's still going for it.
I only got in one multiplayer and was ignored. What does that mean, new Deus Ex? Did he just immediately get killed? I don't recognize the name as a thing. Ah, you know what? I also did not look at the name of Hakim First Kagan in Bredenheimer.
Also, Derby just took Gloucester.
It's Derby, actually.
Gloucester?
Gloucester,
Derby just took Gloucester from Bavid.
War One Machine has played this one very smart because he now has a lot of nomadic vassal troops that he can just use for whatever he needs to.
Yeah, I mean, he has 2, but they're big.
And New Deus Ex, this multiplayer was announced a week ago, so you must have turned up too late. But I usually announce them 1 week earlier just so that everyone has time and need to sign up, and there was a long waiting list. If you had interest, then you were able to get on that one, and I did ping that and allowed, I think, like 11 more waiting list players in. There were a lot of people allowed in. 1.5 months into the game, and he was dabbed on. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, interesting. What the hell happened to Kagan Disco Fire Panda? He has no prestige, no piety. Oh, dude, Crispon kicked out. We have big movement. That is in the north of England. I remember that.
We lost 2 players back to back, Pikachu and Crispin. Pikachu Blights.
Is that included here? Yeah, it is. Okay. The Island of Man still under no fan, under Wombat. Okay, let's take a look at this. I think Drogue is blobbing too slowly. Look at him compared to Brittany. Brittany is now in a situation where they probably actually hold the same amount, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Brittany is actually right there. Yeah, they are equal. And I think Brittany was far behind, but oh no, actually Drogue is 7 now. My bad, I didn't see that. This is a very close race for the land outside of Britannia. Inside of Britannia, I will be honest with you, and I know that this isn't apparent yet, but I'm pretty sure that the Triple Alliance in Ireland has made huge mistakes, because none of them have any horde vassals. None of them get the additional manpower, none of them get the additional free troops that they don't have to maintain, that they don't have to pay prestige and piety for. Look at Kagan Disco Fire Panda. If his troops at any point were to get wiped, he could not recruit anymore, because he doesn't have money, piety or prestige, and you need one of the 3 to do it. I think them playing together instead of against each other was a huge mistake. Look at Kagan Jaeger the Bewitched of Derby, 1,700 prestige, 786 piety, 190 bucks. He can recruit new troops out of his butt, and he has his allied troops, or his vassal troops I should say. I think the alliances long term were a huge mistake.
Hakim has pretty much lost everything he had, like...
Yeah, Hakim is out.
Is Hakim a vassal?
Not out.
Hakim is a vassal.
No, he's...
Of the Khan... Yes,
no.
he's a vassal
What
clan
actually
of
happened
the
here?
Khan of Wessex.
Wait, what?
Check the Khan of Sussex and Kent.
You're
And
right. Oh my god.
kids-
Wait, how did that
I don't know how that happened. I think because
He died
Derby
under suspicious circumstances.
got associated by the eye.
Oh, no, he didn't. I forgot to turn on the no player assassination rule. And you know what?
Wait,
Handler,
who did this?
I gotta tell you, Handler, that's the end.
Oh, Eleanor of Essex, yeah.
Yeah. That is
Big
my
fan.
bad. That is my bad, but I gotta tell you, that's not how that flies. Because that was made clear that you can't do that. I did not check the multiplayer rules. I applied a normal rule set because I'm a fool. Ouch.
I think Hakim still lost the war against, Derby. But
I mean,
would have
Derby
still
is
been in
dominating,
control
but this
of
is not okay. That was not
yeah.
okay.
Was a dick move, my dude. Not cool.
But look at Derby. I mean, Derby is England at this point. They are very much dominating the countryside.
The king in the north. Derby is the Khan in the north.
Handler's out. That's fair. He acknowledged his mistakes in the Discord chat. I was just checking over. Mistakes happen. Listen, we don't have to take anything personal. Of course, that sucks a lot for Hakim. But I'll be honest with you, War 1 Machine is owning.
Yeah, it was just,
Jesus Christ.
question
Look
of time, but...
He has a domain now where he can get levies. Oh, and Felis Katos, he was one of the 2 in the north that were allying. I honestly think Kagan... Okay, what is my original bet doing? What is good old Kagan Menge, the Brute of Gwynedd, doing? Does he have any... Dude, he actually is super smart. Look at all the clans he created. He is equal to Derby in power.
Oh yeah, he has so many clans.
And they are fighting it out right now.
And I see two allies.
Actually, I can spawn as this one.
Two alliances. I see 2 alliances of...
Who's the...
From
Wait, who
Mr.
are you?
Underground.
Oh, wait, why is he here? it.
Are you saying this?
No, wait. We have a great conqueror with his troops. I think he was just raiding. Yeah, he was raiding in England. He's just coming through. Oh my god. That is not...
Oh, I see him.
Oh.
Can we elect this man? Poor Akim.
I don't even understand. Where did he get the boats to even like bring 4K troops? Oh, he's right. Conquerors get 150 in boats.
Right. Poor Akim has gotten raided, and now he's leaving.
Oh no. Yeah, I made him leave. I helped him a bit.
He's going in Ireland
now.
No, he's going. Just lead the troops.
See, I thought the great conquerors, if they were outside of England, wouldn't do anything, but here we are. Oh, I made it easy. I just turned off his raiding.
Okay. So I was saying, Mr. Underground has 2-player alliances.
Sorry, what's going on?
Mr. Underground has 2-player alliances. I don't think that's a non-custom character.
Oh, Mr. Underground. Let's take a look here. Horde the.
He just. He just demoted the Hereford to a non-aggression pact. But I like.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him out there for a second. Even if it was temporary, we spotted it, and there you go.
Oh, that's what comes from and he also, maliciously deleted it, as we were talking about it.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, we can't trust people anymore with this sort of stuff.
No, if you wanna treat us as fools, you get treated as a fool.
Yeah. Captain Simcoe and Drogue are the ones that are still having their little fight without actually being able to do anything against one another. How many... What's your realm size here now? We have... Wait, where can I see that again? I forgot. Oh wait, I wanted to look at you.
Need to place.
I think it actually does not show up. Vassal limit shows up, but that's not what I'm looking... Like, that is what I'm looking for, but it doesn't show for nomads. There we are. Counties in realm, 9. What about Drogue? 10. Drogue is leading with 1. Belis Cartus says, my blood brother will avenge me. That is Kagan Kaidu, Lucky Lucas. Defending, oh he's done, but he is out of this world.
So did you punish Mr. Underground?
Oh yeah, his troops are gone. This was 950 troops.
I still has troops though.
Yeah, no, he can re-recruit.
Oh, 63
but like
from defense.
It costs his what's it called?
Money.
Prestige and piety and money. Meaning that even if he were to come back from it, he would have less resources to actually bounce back from anything.
I mean, he's still attacking his former ally in Hereford.
I can't believe. Oh man, is he? Oh no, he's just standing around now. I think I cursed the Conqueror. He doesn't realize that he's not in raiding mode anymore. I just turned off toggle loot, and now he's just walking around the provinces. He's just touring the countryside of England. He's just like, yeah, that's right. Snubben says, cough cough, rehost and dead players will battle in India. See, I actually think that is an okay idea. I'm not against it, but we'll see how long this continues. Derby is currently still in the lead, quite clearly, I would even say. But of course, everybody can gang up against him at some point. Just, declare war. Like everyone declares war, I mean. Hagan Old guy is declaring. That is... Ooh, Conrad! Dude, he has balls. But he's also being sieged, so maybe he should not have done that.
Being betrayed by the rule breaker.
Great Conqueror came to England to see the Stonehenge.
I heard you have a bunch of rocks lying about.
Wait, where's the Great Conqueror? I forgot. I can't see his troops.
I can only see his boat. I cannot see his troops. Oh, I see him. I see him.
They're there,
Cumberland. Yeah, it's right next to the boat. Trying to...
He's just up there. He's just like... I mean, I came here to plunder, but I guess I'm stuck. He still has his boats. I was not able and not willing, of course, to delete those. Dude, Captain Simcoe The Isle of Wight is blobbing. Still, seriously, still 10? I thought he had more realm size. I thought he just conquered another one, but apparently not.
It's playing in front.
Jog is actually, I thought he was, you know, really behind the curve, but he made it now. He has 2 nomadic vassals. He's also allied to Urfleithri Jakob, who is just a courtier in Alt-Clud. Don't know how that happened, but good for him.
Being allied to a courtier, what does it even entail?
Courtier will, in times of war, will come down himself and shout from the walls.
That courtier, I think, is a custom character.
Oh, then he must have been a player before he got kicked out. Yeah, that's a custom character for sure.
It's also a Said.
We sadly can't tell who he was originally. Empire of Lakes, so that's Ireland, right over here. Let me just check the map real quick. That used to be... Oh, that's Snubbin. Snubbin03 in the chat. That's him.
Oh, and Aiden has a revolt going.
Oh, he does.
Led by
Install
a Chinese
Ren's Zhongchen.
Shia.
Damn, dude. He is winning.
Ren Zhongchen, yeah. He has 0 troops. Ren Zhongchen.
He has 0 troops. I still think, I mean, look at Ireland. I think they actually did screw themselves. They can barely recruit any new troops once they get wiped, simply because they don't have the resources.
Yeah. Too bloody of a battle. Meanwhile, Derby is just
Yeah, what is
chilling,
Derby doing?
conquering one county at a time.
He just destroyed Conrad.
Yeah, Conrad is gone.
No, he's not gone, but
yeah.
he attacked him.
He's down to 3 counties, yeah.
I think Derby has this in the British Isles. We have the other contest still going, of course. Now, let's see. We have... I want to actually just check the map. Do we have any great conquerors? We have Ajidigid. You know, I can't pronounce the name, but he is now trapped in the United Kingdom.
Yes.
No, he's back in Marrakesh, I think, actually. Wait a minute.
His troops
Nope,
are...
he's not back. Yeah. Alright, well.
He's there, you know, because he
Yeah,
can teleport.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna help him out just a tiny little bit here. Get back on the boats, buddy. You don't understand, but you are not a raider. Don't know how that works, buddy. Yes. I think he understands himself now that he needs to go home. Alright, we have amended the situation. I think.
Oh,
he's
going
please.
for.
No, listen. You understand. Boat.
Just send him
Just
home.
go. Just go, boat. Go.
Nope, he's down.
Okay, you know what? He refuses. This is great. He's done. Oh, they join till next time. And when you want to join, if you want to join the next multiplayer game, which will be less chaotic, this one is just like, because I thought like, you know, wouldn't it be nice to have a full-on meme game? And honestly, it is quite nice. But the next one will be a much more long-term kind of game. And if you just join the Discord, you will be alarmed whenever we organize new games.
Oh, big player war going on in Scotland. We have Katarina against the 2 Highland players. Against Drone and Much Spacer.
Ethnarian has 712 potential vassal ally troops, so definitely prepared. Now the question is just, prepared enough? Because that's going to be close. Oh, no vassals though for the others. Honestly? Might very well be enough. Jump in there. Yeah, I think Ethnarian... Oh, Hakim is gone. Big F for Hakim. Oh, but wait, what? Oh no, Hakim actually got conquered. I think he got conquered because Barbet now ordered his own.
Yeah.
Oh, I abdicate. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think though that Kathnarian has
at least the guy that, you know, screwed him over got eliminated.
Yeah, it's also defeated. Go Aiden, says Mate Shisha. Mate Shisha, I gotta tell you, he's in a decent position, but he is very, very weak because he can't really recruit any troops. So long term, I think he's gonna get the destruction right in his face. He has now created so many vassal nomads, which I guess works. Oh, do you honor that?
Wait, the bigger AI realm is down in Persia. It's really good, big.
Kathnarian just won their war. I believe at least won their war for Ross. Yes, they did. But now they're being attacked by King Ragnar of Horse.
Oh, he was he was waiting in ambush.
Oh, Zero, here's an actual question that I don't think I can answer. I have to think about it, but I don't think I can answer it. You should think about it too. What was your first country that you ever played in Crusader Kings 2?
Oh man.
Dude, that's a question.
Like, yeah.
Oh man, I want to say something in the
I don't
British Isles,
remember.
but I don't actually know.
I gotta say probably, like, you know, Tutorial Island, someone in Ireland.
Right now, by the way, Northumberland, or Horse I should say, is actually being destroyed by Cathnarian.
Oh wow. You know, their hubris, they underestimate the number of clans here.
Let's actually do that, that's a good point. I think Cathnarian has played this very wisely. I don't know how many people know that, but horses, or like most horse units I don't think it's all of them, but most horse units are not impacted by mountains. I know, it sounds very stupid, but that's exactly what it is.
Horse can climb mountain better than
Apparently so.
person.
You know, do you see this mountain? You can climb it.
And this time you actually can.
I just posted the Discord server invite, and a second later somebody said, please send the server Discord invite. There you go.
No, you deleted. Deleted.
Tell me about Drogue. Drogon. Oh, dude, Drogue lost. How did that happen? He actually lost the county of Cornwall in Brittany, conquered in a war. I can't believe that, because like that was an empty county, meaning, you know, he had to siege down somewhere else, or did he just give up? What happened there? So it's now 12 counties in the realm of Drogue, and Captain Simcoe, or should I say FC Bayern München, has 14. He is doing it. They are not far apart, but Captain Simcoe is pulling it. And is it just me, or has War 1 Machine, or let's just say War Machine, has it become a bit stagnant?
Oh yeah, yes, not.
What the dude, potential vassal allied troops, can you check that number on Kaganyegu? That is insane.
Where can you check
He gave them so much land. Just hover over the army levies for Kaganyegu.
Oh, yeah,
he gave them so much land that they were able to recruit a very healthy amount of troops. That is the smartest move he could have done. Are the players in this game allowed to settle or just nomad till the end? They are allowed, but I would not advise it. They are 100% allowed to do it, but they will get raided and destroyed if they do settle. Alright, let's take a look at this. We have War Machine dominating the fabrication of troops. Look at this. That's outrageous, man. What he got running there for him is
building
just...
horse factories.
Yeah. I got a question. Will the Isle of Wight be spared here, or will War Machine go against him?
I see Mr. Underground being sieged by the
Irish Alliance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow.
And it seems like the Irish Alliance changed face. Like Aiden. Wait, Aiden was allied with too many people here.
I'm not sure what's actually going on right now when it comes...
Aiden has two-player alliances.
That is true.
While the two, you know, former allies, they broke the alliance to ally with Aiden. So...
Aiden, tell me about your troops. They are now gone.
Where'd they gone? Who knows?
Disappeared.
Thing is, he still has 1,000 potential vassal troops because he created like 4 clans.
Yeah, of course. Oh, you know what? I will just also dissolve the alliance. We're at a point where we're just a bit beyond that.
Yeah, Mr. Underground's right, but a lost defeat to Angry Slav.
Wait, Angry Slav still lives?
Oh yeah, down in Leinster, Leinster.
Oh right, that's him, right. Yeah, he's one of the alliances, I see. Now I see the light.
Question is, who is the smallest surviving member? Let's not spoil it for everyone else, but I think Ulster.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ulster only has 2. But he's kind of allied. Oh, his ally died long ago. Wait. Ulster is claiming Spoleto? Oh yeah, Ulster is attacking Spoleto.
How did he get a claim? Why did he get a claim?
He has a claim.
How often do you see claim wars with hordes?
It's a strong claim that can be narrated, but I don't know what happened. Did he have?
Did he marry?
No, it doesn't look like he married.
His
Anyone
father?
with a
No,
claim,
yeah, he's just a
please.
kid. I guess he just actually had his chance to fabricate it.
Smart. It's a bit too late to go into Europe now, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My first CK2 game was a Sapmi tribe in Lapland, which was honestly a great way to learn the basics. That is tribal, right? Damn, that is a certain start. Starting tribal puts you into like honestly a really neat gameplay loop just because your vassals have their own troops. Although of course now these days it doesn't really make a difference. I remember there was a time where you couldn't tell them to attach to you.
Yeah.
And by the way, look at let's compare Drogue again here. 15 for Drogue, Captain Simcoe at 19. Although of course Captain Simcoe also has 1 in the Isle of Wight, but at the end of the day he is pulling ahead. I mean, he's uniting France.
Also, another thing we missed is that
no, he's not.
Dangle, like the player in
Yeah,
Dublin, former Dublin, now
Yeah.
named New China, and ruler of New China, as he subjugated 3 players.
oh, he did it?
Like they're tributaries, not allies
yeah.
anymore. But like he subjugated
That's-
Aiden, he subjugated
That's
his ally, former ally, and Mr. Underground.
They must have just surrendered to him. I gotta tell ya.
So now New China is really big and spans across Ireland and Wales, like the font.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn,
That's
I
why
think they are all uniting against War Machine.
Oh, and Ulster lost another province. Lost Ulster proper.
We have a huge war right now going on for War Machine against that big player alliance. And I think War Machine got absolutely routed. No, actually he's winning? Wait a minute, what? Where are his troops? Am I blind?
He has 1.3k troops.
No. War Machine is losing. But he's at 80%. I guess he just sieged down their capitals. And now we're at 21%. Yeah, okay.
I'll be right back.
Right. I have 1 hour on the game at That's crazy. Also, you never record Hearts of Iron 4. Why is that? I did record it at a point in history. And I will tell you, honestly, I just get bored of it. Way easier than, for example, Crusader Kings 2. Right, just checking something out here, one moment. Other than that, we have War Machine actually potentially coming back. Oh, but that's going to be a big loss here. Oh, and he purposely just lost this battle so that he wouldn't have to fight it and lose all of the men. But actually, wait, what? Did he? He's back, and he is destroying a much larger force. What? With a 10 skill commander? Are you kidding me? Or was it 101? I don't think so, actually. Yeah, he just won that battle. That was tremendous. This is still very, very close. I thought that the Western Alliance actually had it, but look at this. Look at this. He's at war with practically all of England and Wales that remains free, and he is destroying them. Wow. Lucky Lucas is out. He got subjugated.
Oh, and the player of Galloway.
You are far away, Zero. Yeah, one with shotgun
microphone.
is deceased.
I think he left the game because he became...
War Machine actually pulled out ahead and won that war. Wow. He won the war against the entire world. And I gotta say, it's of course smart. You know, at some point just banding up against the big bad War Machine guy, but he pulled out and won.
Oh yeah, I see more tributaries.
Yeah. They all banded together via the tributary mechanic to combat the Derbyshire Empire, which it is now called. And they failed. They failed. Wow.
You know, the War Machine is unstoppable.
He actually is. That is incredible. That is really a really tremendous job. I gotta tell you. Unexpected for me. I really thought he would lose that at that point. Dude, Captain Simcoe, I think, is pulling ahead. And honestly, you know what I think has to do with it? Genuinely just that the travel distance in France is way less than in North Africa. I think that is
really
one of the only reasons.
Part of the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they definitely, like, found a situation here where maybe it is already too late. Maybe they can't contain War Machine ever anymore. And now he's attacking Wessex Revolt. Oh, but that is not a player, right? He left. And of course.
It wasn't there. Now it's gone.
I actually think this banding together on the new China will probably not work. And now they're caught up in another war where they have to defend. And they are losing again. How is New China losing all of these?
I don't know, they just won against Moray. They made them a tributary by force. But Katharina,
they are now defending against Cathnarian, and Cathnarian is not, definitely just ready to stomp. Take a look at this, Cathnarian is holding the
also, I see a lot of players with double alliances now, though.
Oh, where they at?
You know, the two southern Irish players. Put double alliance.
Do they?
Triple, even four, quadruple.
No, I don't. No, are you referring to tributaries? I think you're referring to tributaries.
Oh, value tributaries are in blue? Well?
Yes.
Okay, right. I was just checking them, the map, because, you know, anyone in blue before were just...
No, actually, I have one here. It's again, you know what? Mr. Underground, you disappoint me.
Oh, yeah. He actually has 3.
Yeah.
Even though they're fellow tributaries, you don't even need to ally if they're fellow tributaries. He had 2,000 army levies, and now they're gone because he rips the rules.
They're gone? Sorry, mate. Not like this.
And yeah, there's another huge war. Like,
tell me,
Derby is going against the whole of Ireland and Scotland and the North and Wales.
So is he now attacking? Oh no, he's defending yet again.
He's defending against Dangle, like, you know, killed Dublin.
I think War One Machine will win this.
Yeah, especially because, you know, having broke the rule, they lost 2,000.
Oh
units.
yeah, that's exactly right. They lost 2,000
Meanwhile,
troops
Derby
right there.
Always played by the rules.
Yeah.
Didn't need to cheat. Actually, I never seen him allied with another player.
No, War Machine. That's a true War Machine. There's no escaping.
It's a one-man army.
Yeah, and he's stomping them. He's just going around taking out their troops, and they will not be able to always constantly revive them. They just don't have the money, prestige, or piety. He does. He has it all. What are the starting steps to leave a deliberator? Don't have any claims. The Holy War will be impossible. Survival. Initially, it's definitely just survival. Now, currently, Moray and Argyll are getting away, but they will be caught, I think, eventually here by War One Machine, and that, of course, will be another massacre. They will be out on the 23rd. Oh, and he wouldn't have... Yeah, he's given up the chase. He would not have gotten them. He just is essentially running around Derby, defending what is directly his realm, and hoping that the enemy can't, you know, get it together. And honestly, like, I'm seeing the enemy side. I'm not sure that even if they do get it together, that they will be able to take that out. What a War 1 machine. Definitely so far the winner of hearts here. You know, he was the one who has plowed through his opponents all on his own. And yeah, the custom characters on because it is fun. Look at Captain Simcoe. The question here is how much land does he hold? Captain Simcoe holds 27 lands. I think Captain Simcoe, Kagan Seahorse the Wolf, and War 1 Machine are all getting fairly close. I mean, War Machine now no longer not, you know, not really because he has to hold on for his dear life against all of the opponents. But Captain Simcoe and Drogue both are gunning towards Kagan, Khan of Khans. That is a decision that you can take as a Mongol if you hold 35 counties. And they're both getting closer and closer.
Oh yeah.
FC Bayern München, can they be the Khan of Khans? They have been in real life, often enough. Oh yeah. War 1 Machine is this dude. He got this. This is crazy. He's actually holding against the entirety of the islands. Wow.
Follow Ireland's got the victory. Yeah, why are you winning in the wrong place, my dude? That's the wrong place to win into. Let me see. Aiden is in this.
He's in Ireland, yeah. Oh, did he like go somewhere where he shouldn't be?
I don't know. In
terms of like, you know.
I'm not gonna give away the where the troops are to anyone else, you know.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And you can see, Dangle, New China is struggling to keep it all together. This is, you know what I actually thought about? And I don't think this will happen, but what I thought about...
Oh no, they've been found. Okay,
oh, yeah.
go in the province of this.
Oh dude, but this is a very close fight. A super close fight.
Let me go player.
Super close fight that ended against the War Machine.
Oh, so there's a loss.
So close.
So there's a defeat for War Machine, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see where this leads.
The War Machine. Struggling. Why is no one named himself Forrest Johnson?
Yeah.
Because we are wild like that. Oh, and CK2 is screwed over War Machine. It sometimes does that where it only retreats you one province, or maybe he chose to only retreat one province. Actually, people sometimes do that against their better knowledge. But if he did it himself, I mean, is that him doing it? I think it might be him, and he might very well have thrown the war with that. The fact that he can't group his troops here is costing him dearly.
The war goal is to making a tributary.
Tributary no, it does not count. That is not what makes it so that you win with the greatest land. It matters what you have as your realm size, yeah.
Yes, what you actually have, so yeah. Even if he gets made a tributary, he can only be slowed down. But
exactly. No, I mean, he would just destroy the other tributaries.
Yeah. Yeah, because they can attack each other, right?
Yeah.
So, the lead tributaries.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, the tributary plan here for New China will not work out in the numbers. That is just not gonna happen. But, and I will say that, it will make it so that War Machine definitely will get slowed down. I don't think it will stop his victory here unless they actually, you know, either start fighting each other or start fighting him for actual land. But tributary does not actually do that, no.
Yeah, but check out Fire Monk here. It's bigger than actually War Machine.
Yeah, wow.
It's massive, half of France.
It is actually absolutely massive. I don't know if I brought that thought like to the end last time I started saying it. I don't think I did, but I was thinking about that. What happens if someone leaves Britannia, just conquers the AI and then returns? Because look at 4.5k troops available to Kagan Geth the Giant.
Can he get a double win?
He has a horde of 4.5k just himself.
What if he decides to invade the whole of England and he controls the whole of, like, the majority of England and the biggest country outside of England?
See, I don't know if Kagan Geth the Giant has thought that far. If he like already is ready to turn around. And you know what I just noticed? The funniest thing is... and the Mongol Empire, there you go. Empire. Wow. He has done it. The Mongol Empire. Wow. Captain Simcoe. And he still lives in the Isle of Wight.
Can we get a Hail Genghis Khan in the chat?
Can we get a Hail Genghis Khan? Some throat singing maybe?
For he is born.
Everyone in front of their screens, please start.
And he's
voting.
not a warrior, but a diplomat. 94 diplomacy. He was forged
I think he just doesn't want to die.
convincing really hard the enemy.
Look at his code. Personal diplomacy plus 135. But then again, his nomads actually hate him because of the clan sentiment. I think he hasn't handed out enough land. Might be wrong here. I actually have to check
he
him.
owns a lot of land directly.
Oh yeah, he is 19 over the clan limit.
Dude, hand out your land.
Gives us an understanding, I think. I mean, he could get screwed with a minor clan revolt. Minor clan revolts are very nasty because they come with so many damn troops.
Yes, Genghis Khan lives on the Isle of Wight. And that's the chiefdom of Allianz Arena. Of course, you know, the home of Bayern München.
Yeah, FC Bayern München, of course. That is exact. I mean, if he makes his way to Munich instead of conquering Britannia, that is ultra respect from my side. Yeah, that is just something else.
So many truces in the diplomacy screen for Captain Simon. And yeah, War Machine has become a tributary, but that doesn't change much. Like New China controls
it will change absolutely
almost all
nothing
of
when it comes to
England
winning.
indirectly, you know. But
yeah.
there's more. There's more.
That has no impact on his actual winning. No, absolutely none. Captain Simcoe. He's going for Paris though. He is staying in France. Martial ruler died of stress at the age of 50. Oh no, and he's a kid. So, for people that don't know, if you don't play much nomads, but if your heir is a kid, he can never inherit the Khaganship, so the leadership of the actual, you know, overall nomadic blob that you are. You'll always become a part of that blob. So, Kodj conquered so much, then he passed away, because he didn't prepare for, you know, that being a thing. And Kagan Frirek of Hos, the new leader, is AI. Damn. I gotta say, the only thing so far that confuses me a lot is that Genghis Khan, Gerd the Giant of the FC Bayern München, hasn't had any minor clan revolts. I've had them so often if I didn't hand out land quick enough. They just popped off and destroy all your will to play the game. And yet here he is. But if he dies, if this happens, I'm gonna be laughing all the way to the bank. If he dies right now, he will be a kid and just be a minor clan in the entire, you know, Genghis Khan realm.
He is depressed, stressed, and has the Great Pox.
Oh no!
He also received a successful treatment, so...
If he dies, that actually spells doom. Same goes for Drog, by the way.
-1. So he is effectively at -2 health.
Yeah. We have a... Drog, I mean most of the players, of course, but I think it matters most for Drog and Cathnarian. Because both of them, and not Cathnarian, Drog and Captain Simcoe, because both of them are competing directly, you could say, but both of them only have heirs that are children. Let's see, both of the children... Oh no, Drog's child is 14! Meaning, in just 2 years, he'll be safe. Even if he dies, he will remain the leader of the clan. Carthage, I can't believe it.
Well, Genghis Khan's kid.
Oh, look at that. We have Kagan Diego the Bewitched of the Derbyshire Empire still blobbing. Yep, he got it figured out. He's taking the revolts down. He is the biggest as it stands. Maybe Cathnarian can slowly but surely compete? No, I don't think. So Cathnarian is 13. And we have a War Machine with 23, so 10 ahead. That is quite significant. Felix Carter says he probably just added a bunch of health. Just FYI, the game, for many events, does not actually care if you have 7 or 14 health. It does not differentiate there. I had to learn that the hard way in a different playthrough. There we go. Genghis Khan. But I gotta say, wait a minute. Are those two wars? You can't even see it. He has so many truces.
What's happening in China?
What's going on in China?
I don't know. I see people
There's no war there.
saying China.
Attacking Wombat of No Fund for conquest of Isle of Man. Wait, but
That's an AI.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Wombat left like
Because
when
he's a child. I see.
became-
Yeah.
He became a vassal of his own, you know, because he became a child and just decided to leave.
Captain Simcoe out here.
Then someone took power again.
I'm thinking, is he trying to become Catholic? Because he could theoretically found the, let me just take a look at this. The Holy Roman Empire. So in a shattered world, oh no, he will not do it. In a shattered world, to found the HRE, you just need realm size 220, which is easy if people are feudal, because every county has like 4 realm size. But
Yeah,
if you're nomad, no, that's the map. Yeah, that's like...
it needs the whole of Europe and more.
That is too much land. Now we have Drogue at 29, Captain Simcoe now at 42. He's running away with it.
Yeah.
He is running away with it.
He's got an exponential
Dog is
growth.
working his way up north. Maybe... Oh, Mr. Underground now as a child. Yeah, alright. That is the classic fate that awaits all horse lords.
That's karma.
Look at War Machine. Oh, and he's trying to become independent. We have a war, and he's winning 72% in his favor. Let's check that out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. War Machine rebounding. Can he finish this war before the enemy arrives with too many troops? Also, who is this? Who's raiding him here? Just a random AI. Classic. I don't know if you realized that, though. That it was just AI doing that. Dude. I think that New China just lost... Not only did they lose all of their potential, because they became a nomadic empire, which it was, you know, founded on tributaries, which has nothing to do with the winning condition here, but also, look at that. Look at how he's wiping them. And that is a full-blown rebellion, isn't it? Look at that. Wessex. I think some of the other tributaries, you know what I think
are
here?
rebelling too.
Yeah, I think that there were some tributaries that swore tributaryship to China only with the goal to rebel. Yeah, only with the goal to rebel.
No, but like the Scots were conquered militarily. Both Moray and
taking Cathnarian into the tributaryship actually just made it easier for Cathnarian and War Machine to break free.
No, they gave Derby, for an ally.
Yes.
Because
pretty much an automatic one, because if they rebel, then there they go. Oh lord. How's Cathnarian's score doing though? Is it the same war? No, it's a different war. Cathnarian is at 31%, but I think Cathnarian also will get this done. At least I would be confused if it didn't. Let me just check in here. Yeah, I think they can pull that off. I said this before, and of course, I could have been entirely wrong. But to me, it always felt like doing the co-op was a huge mistake, simply because it meant that you wouldn't be conquering land. Simply because it meant that you wouldn't go on to get your own vassals.
People in Ireland were too friendly with each other. Also, massive revolt for Aiden. No, actually, Aiden is gone. Aiden is just a vassal of the revolt now.
Oh, he's a kid. Yeah, he's a kid.
Child, yeah.
Yep. Damn, it's the inheritance that knocks these people out. And War Machine has a 12-year-old son. He still has 4 years where this could all go south for him.
But he's 30 years old. He's doesn't look unhealthy.
I mean, after all this massacre that he has seen, I think he's not that healthy. Yo, I'm just gonna say, don't tell anyone, okay? Don't tell anyone. But I gotta tell you, FC Bayern München, a troop placement of a large amount of his troops is pretty scary. Maybe that is just to protect himself, but, you know, we don't know that.
It's interesting.
That's all I'm saying here.
The interesting direction they're picking.
Big F, by the way, yet again, for the wannabe migrator to India, who made it to Egypt and then got eaten by Drogue. Damn. No, actually, he didn't. He got eaten by War Machine, right? That was Northampton, now I remember. That's how he got taken out. Yeah, Derbyshire is independent. New China still holding on to a lot, but in the war against Cathnarian, and Cathnarian is losing now. Oof. Gotta hurt. I mean, that's the thing. Ultimately, you can only have one player alliance if you have a custom character. And now you have Cathnarian, and you got War Machine, if they wanted to, but you know, you never know if they do. People rarely like to cooperate. I love this Carthaginian Empire here.
Gotta say, Carthage does have the biggest font on the map. Gotta count for something. Does have the biggest name.
Does have the biggest name. Man, what a strange match. I mean, listen, all of the nonsense aside that happened that, you know, made people a bit upset, rightfully so, just for the record here, when it comes to, you know, doing things that you weren't supposed to do. I can't believe just how damn well War Machine has handled this.
Wait, I think Carthage is raiding Derby?
What?
I see, like,
oh my god, he is, yeah.
He's hostile to being raided.
And wait, wait, I see the Mongolian troops running. What?
Oh, the Mongolian troops, wait. What?
I think they're only running because Carthage is raiding Mongolians.
Yeah.
Is he trying to capture the son of Genghis Khan?
No.
It's looted. Son.
He captured
he captured him. He captured the son.
Oh no. No. This kid is not gonna have a
Carthage
future.
Just made its move. Now here's the thing, he could kill the kid and make him airless, but I'm gonna tell you, if he does that, it's pointless to him, because whether he dies and is just, you know, a lord in this realm, or whether he dies and is game over, it doesn't make a difference. He would lose either way, if you know what I mean, if Captain Simcoe died right now, because he would just be a lord. If he keeps him in the prison though, he got his number.
Oh yeah. And then,
Damn.
you know, if he becomes a player, you can only keep him for a couple of years, right?
Yes, for 2 years, if he were to die. But like he can at least slow him down, and I think that is the only thing that Carthage needs right now. If he gets to slow down Captain Simcoe, he may get the most land that he needs. Ah. What a move. What an actual move. I wish we had seen the battle, you know that? Because like he must have, how did he...
I only noticed because Derby was hostile, because apparently the Carthaginian troops moved into Derby a bit.
Yeah.
While raiding, so he got hostile. Yeah, and you know, they're raiding the rest of the coast now, just chilling, collecting money. And
we have another war. Yeah, Carthage still walking around here, but now on their boats. We have another war for, and yet again, making them a tributary. I think Wales is actually wasting their time.
Oh yeah.
First of all, I don't think they have it in them, but second of all, even if they did.
Meanwhile, Derby is going for another conquest, grow larger.
Oh, but they actually caught the troops right in the battle over here in Gloucester. And the troops of Kagan... Oh, he's actually going in. Yegu is going in, and he should win the battle, but there are more troops coming. I mean, they're going to make him a tributary, but it's not going to be, the victory for the new Chinese front line here.
Yeah, he may even be able to snatch Bath before they make him a tributary.
Oh, so there you go. Thomas Müller. You son of a gun. Thomas Müller was cruelly impaled on a stake by Kagan Seahorse of Carthage.
And he's, now he doesn't have hair.
If he dies, that is over. But like, we'll see. Like, how would he die?
Well, he got all of his wives and all of his concubines.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everyone. He has a new wife now.
He does have a new wife. And he has,
His
all of a
previous
sudden,
wife.
he has almost double the troops that he had before in the Isle of Wight. Out of nowhere, Jesus Christ, I've been away for 40 minutes and you're still running. Yes, they are still battling it out.
Gotta say, this is like contending for play of the game from Carthage.
Oh yeah, that was very, very
Yeah.
strong for sure.
Gotta have a replay, play of the game. And it's Carthage, you know, impaling a kid with a spike. But yeah. Poor kid, he didn't serve it. So it was Norse, Norse? Oh, I don't know why the kid was Norse Mongol. Germanic Mongol. Yeah, educated.
What was his plan there? Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Ah,
What was his plan?
to reform the faith. Oh, I can do that.
Okay, let me actually get back in here. Captain Simcoe, I think he's brooding. I think he's thinking, what's he gonna do?
He
Is
needs
Carthage-
child quick. Like he needs.
I mean,
He
does
did
he
marry a
though?
last
If he just
woman.
chills out. Carthage has
Yeah, but
realm
he has the
size
great
30.
thoughts, and he's still stressed and depressed.
Hmm.
You know, the treatment's still there, but if it does,
We have
that
one
goes
more
away,
hour to go. Captain Simcoe, that could be his
Yeah.
downfall.
If that treatment goes away and he's
Mr.
still sick-
Underground is gone, has been defeated. I guess he probably just died, right?
He's brawny though, so he has +1 health there. Giant minus 0.5 health. He's
Luan,
totally
welcome.
alive.
I hope that your studies went very well, or you're studying. A bit off topic, and I'm just gonna, Zero, we should talk about this after the stream, but I started, you know, reading into Blades in the Darkness, dude, or Blades in the Dark, I don't even know. It's actually really cool. I hope that that system's gonna work for us.
I hope so.
Very, very cool stuff.
New
Oh, and we
giant.
now
So
have,
big.
so Drogue is now continuing to expand, whereas I think Captain Simcoe is still kind of, nope, not
Oh, he's
frozen.
attacking someone? Oh,
He's invading England because he's the Genghis Khan. Oh, he's gonna go for the double. The two-time.
He's gonna go for double whammy. He hurt me.
Oh
He hurt
my god.
suggestions.
If this works
Man,
out, that is the play of the game.
Imagine if it does it and then it dies hairless.
Oh my god, that would be insane.
By the way, I'm gonna remind everyone, if anyone has funny thoughts, that player assassinations are no.
Yeah, if you assassinate Captain Simcoe, you will never see the light of day again.
Yeah, you will get banned from the Discord.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you. No MP forever. He's being attacked in
Dude,
Alliance Arena by who?
there's raiders.
It's
yet
being
again.
raided by the eye.
Yes, in the Allianz Arena.
Alliance Arena, yeah, that's the
Dude,
name of the Isle of
For me
Wight.
personally, my personal favorite when it comes to naming is definitely Captain Simcoe. I mean, that is just
Gotta be,
legendary.
yeah.
What's he fabricating here? That's quite something.
This created a legend.
The Mongol
told in the
invasion of England. Oh my god. Wait, where are the Mongol troops?
Wait,
Oh no,
wait,
he's
he
not
got
doing
defeated.
anything. Yeah, where's his troops? Dude, his troops are gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the
what?
New China.
No, you know what? No, New China is
It's also
hostile
fighting
to
it.
him only because of the war. Did he get wiped by New China? I didn't see it. God damn it.
Oh. Yeah, I missed it too. I remember seeing his troops up there. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think New China got him.
Oh,
With New China
Look,
and Derby.
that is a super smart play. They don't want him on the Isles. They do not
Yeah.
want him back. They just don't.
New China is like, I prefer Derby to win one and you to win the
Yeah.
other, but not you to win both.
Operation Seahorse. No, that's a good name.
Operation
Oh,
Seahorse
that is-
yeah, that's a stack bug right there.
Oh, and the new wife of Genghis Khan is pregnant. We'll see how that goes. If he at least has an heir, you know, he won't immediately game over, but of course he will still just be a vassal. Dude, we'll have to... I don't know. I think the Mongols...
Pregante.
Ah, man, how much... See, I don't even actually have to check. How much does theoretically... invasion costs 100 prestige only because he's Genghis Khan. So he can, if he loses this war, no doubt that he can declare many, many more invasions in the future here.
Right. Just needs to recuperate his troops.
He has 3.5k prestige. There's no doubt in my mind. If he gets to the point...
He's low on money though. Really low.
Yeah, he is out of money. But like, oh man, that is interesting. That is absolutely fascinating. Hayden is just a child.
It's not like anyone else is rich, by the way. Like,
oh yeah, money is so hard to come by in this world here because nobody has any. You know, it's
yeah,
it's a rarity, no doubt. Oh, that must hurt. That must sting for the FC Bayern München. You know, they're so used to success, and then they get destroyed.
You know, they try to go for the strongest. I don't know what
they're
doing.
Oh, look at that! Oh no, he's walking. Why would he walk into the idol? Oh. One of the people attached to the army was not in the war.
Oh.
In Winchester. One of them was not actually in the war.
But you know, there's a big stack on the way, run.
What? Okay, you know what? I need to get this damn... Get out of this country, damn... Dude.
Is another adventure?
Yes, Great Conquerors. Get out of here. 5.4k troops. Get him out of there.
From the Canary Islands.
Yeah. I toggled off his looting. God damn it, dude. Oh, the Mongols lost. Look at that. Oh, that hurts. Oh, but dude,
Meanwhile, Derby is conquering.
Look at the Isle of Wight. The Isle of Wight, he can legitimately just like recruit anywhere he wants. He's so much. So, oh, the Mongols are now slowly running out, to be fair, of manpower. He's only like, I think, you know, a couple of hundreds, 800 maybe, but he just has recruited so many more. There is still one more fight that he can bring, I think. Oh, actually, the one, yeah, okay, the one war participant that wasn't in the battle that was just lost by New China has declared his separate war to humiliate him. I gotta tell you,
right?
If he just loses the prepared invasion, he can just go and destroy that tributary of New China. Yeah, Mongolia can come in here, no doubt, no doubt. Question is, will this cost them the overseas victory? What are we looking at here? We're looking at 44 realm size for the Mongols, which means 43 because one is in the British Isles, doesn't count. And then still only 33 for Carthage. Carthage has to go. Carthage
is moving into Sardinia, I see here.
Yeah, I think he's forming the historical borders.
He's going for, yeah, that's cool factor.
Yeah, that is cool factor. So you gotta give Drogue that he ousted Bizerte, who was right next to him. He did the play of the game against Captain Simcoe, and he's going for historical borders. That is the cool factor. Yeah, look at that. Darby is blobbing. I mean, he was blobbing until the Mongols, you know, started to do their thing. And the Mongols have now 5.1k troops. And I can say that because, of course, New China knows. Because they are all on the Isle of Wight. I don't know. It's going to be a rough one. I don't think the Mongols can win this one. I think he should be patient. I think should very much be patient.
By the way, I like that except for the Great Conquerors, almost nothing changed in the rest of the world. Like,
no, I can tell you why. And this is actually, if you think about it, it's good that we don't use it this way. Yeah, exactly, because the AI disbanded their troops. And if you think about it, that is hugely terrible. Like, that's not how that should work. But
yeah,
here we are. What can you do? It gets even worse. So this start date, right, was 867. And it gets worse if you start in 1066, because at that point, every single county has more than 500 troops in their garrison. Meaning no one can siege. Whether you disband or not, no one can siege except the Great Conquerors. It's literally just impossible. Oh, look at that. War Machine is actually going around. Oh, that is super interesting. War Machine does not even care about the Mongols anymore. He's just going around conquering land everywhere. He doesn't care.
But I mean, can you look at the islands arena?
Oh, yeah, okay, I did not see that. Yeah. That's why he doesn't care, right? I was not on there. Oh, but the Mongols, honestly, like, what does he have to lose? He has a daughter. That doesn't count as an heir. Oh, but his Mongols are being beaten up right now in Wales. Yeah, Captain Simcoe Nice try. Nice try. You gotta give it to him. But ultimately didn't work out. And yeah, the rest of the world, I mean, where are the other great... You have Seljuk. Literally Seljuk. Did he pop up? I didn't see because, like, I'm an observer, but he popped up. Huh.
Oh yeah, I didn't see
Look at that. 873, dude. Super early, actually. How do people get such high martial? We allowed custom characters because the chaos was so overwhelming that we thought, you know, some more chaos would be cool. And Zero, I gotta tell ya, Carthage, no war, still sitting at 33 provinces. I don't know what Carthage is doing, but it's not looking like it works. Can you check out Conrad's kill list?
They're raiding. Maybe they need money? Don't know why they're only raiding, but yeah.
Really. Conrad has killed 56 people just from his prison. Holy moly. Oh my god. All of these mauled by a bear, fully impaled, back broken. Good lord. Anyone he captured, he also got rid of.
He's the wicked, after all.
Oh yeah. He deserves the name, no doubt. Yeah, the Mongols definitely lost it. They should just... I'll be honest with you. And the Mongols... Oh. God damn it, Canaries. Get out of here. You know what? Oh, you had it coming. I'm gonna dissolve your ships. Oh, wait a minute. No, he's just standing around there, actually. My bad. He's not doing anything wrong. He just hasn't realized that he can't raid. I will say, though, it's kind of lovely that, like, there's the Great Conquerors who just randomly will do things. Like, they just... It's like... It's the wild card. Just running there like, I'm gonna... destroy you today. Oh, Gwynedd has a revolt, huh? But the frame rate in this mode is insanely terrible. There have been conquest of unfair. I like that name a lot. Yeah, I gotta tell you though, the only winner on the British Isles so far, or the winners, I should actually say, are Cathnarian and War Machine. They can blob relentlessly into their enemies in the tributary ship. And as I just said, and if that message still hasn't reached New China, being the suzerain to most of the land does nothing. You need to hold it. It is about your realm size.
They're not suzerain of anything anymore.
Oh wait, did it crack?
Seems like the new
No, it did not. No, they're still there. No, it's Kagan Zhang.
Oh yeah,
he died and he was a kid.
Capital is not in Dublin.
Oh yeah. No.
So New China is the AI now.
And he died to the AI. Oh my god, that is insane. He got murdered in a plot by the AI.
He's rebelling right now.
Oh no.
But can the AI call all the tributaries against him now?
I think so.
Yeah, he's already doing it. Thing is, whether and in it, you know, the players are actually helping the AI.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I gotta tell ya, the AI was absolutely ruthless.
Can you imagine, like, if everyone, you know, the kind of Derbyshire.
Yeah.
He has no heir. He lost all his heirs to
Derbyshire?
To the Khan of Hereford.
Oh wow, yeah. Wait, is that Conrad?
So
it is Conrad! He's allowed to do that.
Can you imagine if anyone ends up as a vassal of the AI, like the biggest player
the
ends
winner
up being
is the
like
AI.
3 county?
Oh my god, if the...
He has literally no hair at this
I would
point.
actually lose my mind if it's literally gonna be the AI just being
and
the
since
biggest.
you know they all gamed the system by doing custom characters and they were lepers and shit.
Yeah.
No fertility.
Yeah.
No kiddos.
Yep. Wow.
Big. Well, let's see who dies first. Just an endurance game at this point. Just try to survive. Current objective: survive.
Current objective: survive. How long will you let this game continue for? Until 9 PM CET, so about 50 more minutes and then we will have a decision. Right now, in the leadership of most provinces outside of Great Britain is... Oh well, yeah, of Great Britain. No, of Britannia is actually the right wording there. Is the FC Bayern München. Captain Simcoe is leading over Drog, but Drog's still at 33. Dude, what is Drog doing? Does he have a plan? I think he's raiding.
Yeah, he's been raiding the whole time.
But
Maybe
like,
he needs
there's
a
no
lot of
money anywhere.
Yeah.
On
Maybe
the
he needs
Isles,
prestige, yeah.
on the British Isles, the one winning right now is War Machine.
Wait.
Prestige? What's he doing? He can't reform
Check
Germanic.
drugs. Check his position.
Oh, where he is?
I cannot tell you.
I mean, you know.
I don't know why he's doing that.
I'm
Does he
confused
want
about
to-
his plan here.
Oh, I think I know what he wants to do.
I have a suspicion, but like that can't be right because that's not how that works. Oh, dude, look at Cathnarian. The winner in Ireland. Ireland has literally been destroyed. Their alliance is no more. Cathnarian, the one holding in Scotland and being able to now eat everything.
Oh yeah,
up.
the tributary system is gone.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
I
actually,
mean,
they're tributaries of the.
you just cut out. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you're back. Tributaries of
they-
Zhang.
Yeah, the vassal of New China now. That's weird. They're tributaries of the clan.
Yeah, that is true. You can, of course, as a vassal, you can have external tributaries. It looks ridiculous, but yes,
Yes.
it works.
So yeah, the
And that
wins.
means that, that literally means that Kagan Fire Disco Panda has no power anymore because he can't get those tributaries back.
He just went on a pilgrimage. He doesn't care.
Oh, he doesn't care. Oh, I dude, this is... Listen, I will understand that, you know, for some players, they were kicked out immediately. Obviously, that wasn't fun. I can only assume, but I will tell you that the ridiculous nature of what we're seeing here was absolutely worth it. I love every single second of this. Oh, and oh,
Oh, what's going on?
dude,
Here?
Mongolia.
The Mongols.
I mean, he knows, because that's a fight.
being attacked. Yeah. Humiliation.
I mean, look at where Genghis Khan is. Like, where he is. He did not get
Yes.
captured, but his wife, dude. Everyone got captured except him. Literally the most luckiest man alive. That could have been the end for the
Yes.
Mongol Empire,
It
dude.
could have been the end of the Mongols.
Oh my god. What a lucky son of a gun. I still don't know what Drogue... Oh, Drogue actually declared a new... Drogue is coming back. It's coming back. And I say that because I think everyone knows about it at this point. Drogue is
yeah.
returning to the British Isles.
I thought he was raiding, but no.
I thought he was going to get the Genghis Khan. That was what I thought.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna raid Genghis Khan and try to kill him. That's what
Yeah.
I thought.
Because like he's not
That's
leading troops anymore. you
Ireland
know?
did, but they failed miserably.
Yeah. Dude,
Genghis Khan killed purpose to that.
we have 45 more minutes to go. And
Ooh,
Captain Simcoe tried so hard, and in the end, it didn't even matter. But Drogue is now coming, and he not only captured the child of Captain Simcoe and got rid of him, if he returns and does this, I will be out of my mind. If he actually wins both categories, unbelievable.
Oof. It's gonna be tough.
I mean, think about it
To
though.
do both.
If he gets an entryway into Britannia, he's easy, good to go. And Mongolia literally has no heir. Get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? If you manage that, you are good to go, 100%.
I think he lost.
Wait, why did this war? Am I losing my mind?
Yeah,
war
it
just ended.
Became a raid.
Ended with a white peace. Huh. Fensterladen, I would love to welcome you for the next multiplayer game. Check out the Discord. If you go into the rules guidelines channel, you can see a post by a bot, and if you react with the corresponding symbols, you will be getting some roles that get pinged for any multiplayer game that is hosted on the server. A white piece. Oh, that's the funniest part though. Wait, what? Why is this random AI holding every single family member of Devon, of Bath, I should say, I guess, in prison? They're all in the prison of the yacht sheets. Why?
Wait, who's
How
in
did that
prison?
happen? Like, check out Kagan bathed the cruel of Bath, of your mum. Almost all of his children, I should say. There's one child that isn't, but all other children are imprisoned by the AI. Maybe it was a player. I can only explain it that way.
Maybe a former player. Yeah, all of his children. Kind of your kid.
FC Bayern is about to lose because Carthage executed Thomas Müller. Just that sentence is so great to say. I agree. It's been a game. It has been a game.
It's been a while.
Honestly, if I were Mongolia, I would be really afraid. Because if he gets lucky, then Drogue pushes further and further into Britannia, or at least, you know, tries to push into it. And does not actually conquer more outside, meaning that Mongolia would win outside of Britannia by default. But if he does anything, if he passes away, if he so much as coughs and just falls, you know, over, that's it. That's the game.
You know, one banana peel.
Just needs to slip. Yeah, that's right.
That's it. You know, fall on your hip, break your femur, you're gone.
I think who we haven't given enough attention because he's not blobbing much, but Konrad doing what he is doing right here, where he has destroyed so many lives, 59 lives now. Incredible.
Destroyer of worlds, you know.
Yeah, incredible. Good lord, what?
By the way, I think I will sadly have to miss the end once again.
Oh, okay.
Soon enough, but yeah.
That is fair enough. Thank you for being here. I hope that you enjoyed watching this carnage.
Oh, it was the funniest so far, I gotta say. This was the funniest one so far to spectate. You know, the other ones were more interesting maybe. There were tactics, you know, but you know, just the moves, the plays that were made here, the actor chaos was so enjoyable. But yeah.
Have a good one. Thank you for being here.
Thank you guys for playing. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye bye. The carnage, of course, will continue. Do not worry. I just gotta check something here. Oop, I'm gonna up that game speed, of course, Konrad. Oh yeah, there goes your trips. I gotta tell you though, your viewer, and I'm only talking to you, not to all the others watching. Exclusively to you. I'm really happy that this actually worked out after my computer crashed. But look at this. Look at this nonsense going on. We've had some stuff happening here in terms of, you know, what are rules and can we follow them? Have we read them? Aiden, go independent. Lamau. You know, all that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, I will tell you, the mess that Captain Simcoe and Drog and War Machine have created, where everyone else had to band against, you know, together against them, or it would have been over. Tremendous work. War Machine has been on his own for the entire game, and look at him blobbing, literally, and god damn it, zooming is so painful right now, but look at this, almost all of England, Dublin, parts of Wales, incredible. Then we have Captain Simcoe declaring himself the Khan of Khan, actually becoming Genghis Khan. And then we have Drogue coming in and cruelly impaling the one and only heir that was 11, almost ready to actually properly inherit. If Genghis Khan now dies, be it to a raid, be it to sickness, be it to anything, it's game over, and he loses everything that he gained in the last 2 hours. A banana peel could change the world. That's exactly it. Agatsios, the Bloodhound of Carthage, has done a tremendous job, but is still sitting at 33 realm size. And I just want to remind you, if you just tuned in, there are two winning conditions here. The first one is hold the most land in Britannia directly, so that does not include the, let's take a look here, New China, or well, it's called Zhang now, I guess. The Zhang tributary stuff, which now doesn't matter anyway, because Zhang is now AI, meaning that, like, there's no point for the players there anyway. But if you hold the most direct, you know, if you have the biggest realm size here, then you win in Brittany, or in Britannia, I should say. And if you hold anywhere outside of Britannia, if you hold enough provinces to have the most provinces outside of Britannia, you also win. And think about it. We had 3 players go. Captain Simcoe, Drogue, and then Northampton. Now, sadly, I think it was Ascolfre. I can't remember if that is how that name was written. I believe it was. He tried to go to India, all the way to India. Was already sieging down Egypt. And then his home Northampton gets taken down. He got screwed over so hard. And we have yet another war here, and it's finally... Oh, this war's over. He already won it. Jesus, yeah, he's just blobbing. Look at this. He just took land from Babbitt. How are the Mongols doing? The Mongols moved their capital to Paris, and that is smart, because that can't actually be taken down once it gets the garrison up. Or at the very least, he will see if one of the players comes over here, so he is super secure now. I think Mongols are literally just in do not die mode. Also, are you still here? I swear to God. I put this dude on non-raiding 100 years ago, but the AI just doesn't get that it's no longer raiding. Hey, my friend. Yeah, you're not raiding, you know that, right? I'm gonna try to help him out here for just a second. What if I bring you down here? Where are you? There. There you go. You do you, buddy, but don't do it over here. Now let's have a look here. Are there any wars that we should know about? Derby is not going to war with anyone, but he is still a vassal or a tributary, of course. In Ireland itself, not much going on by the looks of it. We do have some fights here. Who are you? Oh, what? Wait, Carthage, yet again trying to grasp for the jewels up there. Conquest of Leinster. Alright, let me just go quickly into one of his vassals so that I can witness this without making any armies run away. Carthage, yay. Oh, he's not actually in that war, huh? Oh my god, he did it. Carthage is back in the British Isles. But he won't be able to survive until game ends, so he's basically out, right? If he lives until 9 PM CET, which is now in only 37 minutes, he wins the Outside of Britannia prize. But watch what Drogue is doing right now. Drogue! I think, okay, let me try to analyze what the game plan for Drogue here is. Drogue banks on Captain Simcoe dying at some point and just losing the game by that happening. Because right now, Captain Simcoe has more troops, more land, I want to say, 44 provinces, outside of Britannia than Drogue. 35. Oh well, 33? 34, because this doesn't count, obviously. But I think he just counts on Captain Simcoe going away so that he gets the Outside of Britannia bonus. And right now, Drogue is returning to Britannia so that he can reclaim it all and become the overlord of both achievements, outside and inside Britannia. Lord of the world. What's going on over here? Oh, Koji is stuck. I think he must have disconnected. We may have to have a rehost here, and in that case, we're of course gonna prolong it here, but it's Koj that is slowing down. Yeah, let me just... If Drogue gets both titles, it would be tremendous, and I think we have to rehost here simply because you can see here Koj 1414 is on the 1st of May. Nope, he's out. There you go. We can now continue. I think his game just crashed, but he was in an untenable situation as it stands. I gotta tell ya, mad respect, both for the Mongols here, Captain Simcoe, who rushed to become the Mongols. You get, so essentially why he did that is you get you just get an invasion CB for the entirety of the life of your leader for only 100 prestige per war. Very mad respect for Captain Simcoe on that. Rogue, very, very mad respect for him returning to Britannia and at the same time being the reason for Captain Simcoe now having to play it safe. Oh, look at that. Bath is now attacking the Mongols. Wow. That's incredible. But mad respect for the Mongols as well. War Machine, of course, as well. And then, I mean, Conrad, mad respect for all the people that he got rid of in his dungeon. Unbelievable. Cathnarian also holding on like there's no tomorrow. Wait a minute. No, this is Cathnarian. Ooh, I was worried here for a second. Cathnarian sitting at 18 counties, which is decent, but War Machine is sitting at 33 in Britannia, meaning they are so far best off. Kagan Seahorse, the Bloodhound of Carthage. Yeah, see, he has a lot of troops, but most of his potential vassal ally troops are outside of Britannia, meaning that they will never show up for a war, so he can't really utilize his full strength. The question for me is, can he make this happen? Derbyshire Empire. Wait, where's Carthage? I can't spot him. Where the hell is Carthage's troops? You're not Carthage. Oh. You know what? I'm not sure what he's doing. Because just taking one province in Britannia isn't going to swing him the Britannia game. But if he keeps switching between Britannia and Carthage, he will probably not be able to get any of the titles. He could, and this is always, you know, what these sort of games bring with them, he could, despite everything that he has done, lose out on both titles. Because right now, he's not the one with the most outside Britannia titles, and certainly not the one with the most inside of Britannia titles. That's Captain Simcoe and then War Machine respectively, and War Machine has been very, very smart. Oh, and there's a big battle here. Let me just jump into you. He hates War Machine, but he is in the war. So we have War Machine fighting in defense, I believe. Most of Ireland for a claim war. So essentially, they just want to weaken him. I think they just want to weaken his growth and make it so that he can't return from that. The question is, will that happen? Oh yeah, you have a lot of... Oh, this is going to be a tight battle right here. And I honestly... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, what? He made them flee immediately. So he just made them flee because he didn't actually want that battle. He had no interest in this, so he just had his troops march in, and then if you make them flee immediately, you lose the fewest troops possible, although of course you will lose quite a lot, and you can see that right here. That is nasty. Dude, he's just making his troops retreat. Oh, they are walking right into us. He's gonna see his allies wipe here, quite a bit. We'll have to see how this works out for War Machine. I mean, he is the undisputed ruler over the British Isles when it comes to, you know, actual holdings right now, so that is really good for him, but at the same time, is that really worth everything that he's putting in here? Now the Mongols, again, made the very smart move of making their capital Paris, which is a bit more secure, I would say. And they're still sitting on the Isle of Wight. That's fascinating. I thought he would give that up at that point, but here we are. Oh, God, I hate this game. You know, I should have made a mod. I thought about it. I should have made a mod where it's just literally only the British Isles, just for performance reasons. I think in the future, I'm going to do that. If I have, like, focused multiplayer games, I might cut out the rest of the world and do that as a small multiplayer mod. The thing that most players here didn't realize... Oh, wow. And yeah, I did not realize just how much War Machine actually had taken out of Ireland. But the thing that most players, I think, didn't realize when it comes to Ireland, there were two teams, primarily in Ireland. There were the two southern teams, or the one southern team with 3 people, and then one up here with 2 people. And, oh, did you form Scotland? Oh, that's sweet. I know, Yalclip. I really thought that Cuthnarian would form Scotland, but that's okay. They fought each other, but then they stayed around as teams, and that was a huge negative, because War Machine has now so many troops himself, and so many potential vassal allied troops, and so much income, actually, you know, that he's perfectly fine to just go on and do whatever he wants. He can beat everyone up. Whereas these small ones, you know, look at these numbers. These are no numbers. Look at Aiden. Hey, Aiden! He tried his best, but look at this. Wiped. So all I'm saying is, I think that the players that actually played big instead of friendly, coming out on top. What do you want me to say? Oh! Seahorse now recognized that he needs to take more provinces, and he does multiple wars at a time. Mongolia has its first war in a long time against Vermandois, and he is of course going to win that. So they are back to racing for outside of the British Isles. The question still remaining, will War Machine still, you know, in 30 minutes now, remain the uncontested winner inside of the British Isles? As a mod that does exactly that. Oh, you're right, I literally saw that mod, but now that I think about it, the entire thing with Carthage and Captain Simcoe wouldn't have happened if we had that mod. You know, it's a bit of a two-sided medal. I think this is already very, very nice, but at the same time, you never know, you know, how exactly this is going to go, and we wouldn't have seen the Carthage mess, the Mongolia mess, if not for the fact that they are all running around, you know, all over the place. I mean, one person, that could have happened, wanted to go to India. They could have probably fairly easily won the entirety of the outer Britannia challenge. You're really good at pronouncing words in other languages. Thank you so much. I struggle sometimes with many words. And then the commenters are oftentimes very, very kind in letting me know how to pronounce it. I had such a hard time, and I think there's 2 Llywelyn or Llywelyn. I don't actually know. It's the, you know, the monarch's journey right here, right? And I think that is how you pronounced it, but like there's the different intonation of the Welyn part, and I'm not sure if I do that correctly, but I try my best. It's, you know, I had, for example, I had French, which was my kind of gateway into the Romans languages. I had French for like 8 years, you know. Most German kids learn a lot of different languages. Mostly, I guess, you know, English, of course, then French, Russian, some learn Dutch, Czech, you know, all over the place, Polish, of course, Danish. But I have one entry point into the pure Romance languages, that is French, and I gotta tell you, and if you are in school, if you're in college, if you do anything language related, and you want to hold on to that skill, speak it. Like, read books, speak it daily, watch TV shows, do whatever you want, but do it in the language, because you know, je ne sais pas, c'est très bien, mais français, c'est une langue très difficile. Je ne parle pas français. You know, I do not have the skills to say anything beyond, it's a difficult language and I don't really speak it. Je ne comprends pas. Oui. And of course, you know, we got the classic lessons. Oh, look, yeah, they're both blobbing now. We got the classic lessons on youth speak. It's interesting what the French do in their youth language. You know, they essentially turn words around. I have never encountered that except in France. In German, it's not done at all. Now, this big war is still raging on. It looks like the Derbyshire Empire will lose, but I'll be honest with you, one county loss when they have 34 all on the British Isles? How much is that worth? Cathnarian is 19. I could imagine that Ireland has realized that their strategy to keep down War Machine hasn't worked, and instead they're trying to make Cathnarian win by weakening War Machine. That's the only explanation that I have right now. You're currently learning Arabic. Dude, such a foreign language in terms of, you know, everything when it comes to grammar and whatnot. I imagine it's very, very difficult. After what you just said, I can tell that your French is pretty decent. Only in very basic sentences. I gotta admit, okay, I said I had it for 8 years and I did, but even then I wasn't good. French was much harder for me to kind of, you know, like just get done in comparison to, for example, English. But what can you do? You know, you gotta try. But I'll be real with you though, keep all your languages alive. Knowing multiple languages is an incredibly helpful skill, you know, in the job market, but also just privately. It is a very, very nice skill to have. So keep it alive if you're learning languages. I had no will to learn French back in high school, and it bites me in the ass because I wish I knew. You know, I wish I knew some more French. I hate Latin for 6 years and I know nothing. Oh, I think you meant to say I had, but at the same time, I know a lot of students that picked Latin in school, and they also hated it. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go, it's Fensterland, but I also hated it. Yep, that sounds about right. And look at that, we have, is that Carthage? Has to be. Yeah, no, that's Derbyshire. Oh, my bad, Derbyshire. Carthage is... They just left Britannia. They just took this and then just were like, we're good. Also, get this. I swear to God, you know what? I'm taking this dude's troops away. First of all, of course, the frame rate. You know what? I even need to go back in. The frame rate, of course, we're just going to zoom in over here because there's no sigils there. Makes everything easier. But I gotta tell you, I'm going to take your troops away, my man. Sorry to tell you. I am now you, and your troops are mine. That means your troops are gone. Oh, wait. Not even raiding. Hanging around, still. Alright, let's focus on the actual action here, because you know, I kind of like Latin, but it is really hard. It is. I mean, I've never had it, but it sounds very, very hard. I'm currently learning Scottish Gaelic, which is close to extinction. Oh yeah, I mean, Irish Gaelic as well, right? And similarly, of course, they have nothing to do with each other, but also Plattdeutsch, very much close to extinction. I like the efforts attempted all over Europe these days to, you know, revive and keep all those languages alive. It is quite interesting, quite important, I think. Is there a lot of difference between Scottish and Irish Gaelic? Well, yes and no at the same time. Classic. Absolutely classic answer. Now, War Machine is losing this war, at least on paper. But I'll be honest with you, even if he does, is it really that bad a loss? They have a lot of troops standing around here, and he is apparently unwilling to go back into Leinster and just take it. But then again, the province isn't occupied, so this must solely be... Yeah, this is solely due to battles. They had a back and forth, 2 major battles won by the Irish side, and only 1 battle won by him, but also, of course, major. I'm from Lower Bavaria and I had Latin, French, Spanish and English, but except for English I can only read but not speak the languages I learned. I do not know if it is because of my teachers or just me. Probably half and half. And I don't mean this like, you know, you forgot about it, you moron. I mean this as like, you know, I didn't want to learn languages, necessarily. You know, which kid wants to? But there are teachers that can handle that and will, you know, make the experience a very, very excellent one, an absolutely fun one. And then there's teachers, of course, where that isn't the case. And, you know, that's always a sad thing. Oh, also, he's not actually in that war, huh? Wait a minute, I need to find someone that is in that war but has a vassal. So that I don't need to watch a player and potentially do something bad. I like Cathnarian, by the way, just blobbing on their own. And now I should see, right? This is against Derbyshire? Okay. Oh, it's just against David. Conrad. Oh, actually against Conrad. How many? 62 kills now, good lord. Like, a lot of it comes down to the teacher, but honestly, there is just a point where, you know, some people are really, really good at languages and others aren't. And at the end of the day, as long as you keep something where you can read it and speak the rudimentary stuff, I think that is worth it. Unless you actually live in those countries, it's probably not, you know, logical to have any more knowledge, because how would you? Also, Much Spacer, dude, Much Spacer, hey! Can we get a shout out for Much Spacer for sticking around the entire time, not being a vassal of China or Zhang, and just doing his own thing? He's actually, this is incredible. I didn't even notice that Argyle is around, that Much Spacer did it, and Much Spacer even died. But he was, oh, I see. He lost his title, then got it back and executed the old lord of Scotland. Nice name, buddy. And that's how that happened. Alright, I get it. In the meantime, we have the Mongols still in power, still in control. They are now, you know, blobbing because they want the title outside of Britannia. 51 realm size. Oh, about 47 for Carthage. This is a head-to-head race, and it looks like Carthage has now committed, and indeed they have. Look at that, they're taking the entire coast. Carthage has committed to the outside of Britannia achievement. 20 more minutes. Mongolia currently in the lead. I think we have a clear decision, and I'm saying this, and I don't want to do any injustice to Cathnarian, but I cannot see how Cathnarian, unless he literally died right now, Diego the Bewitched, all of these, you know, passed away. If he dies right now, then it's all open. But right now, solidly in the hands of War Machine. This one down here, though, the fight between Carthage and the Mongolian Empire, it is a head-to-head race. God damn it. Zooming in hurts my CPU, and that hurts me. And yeah, look at that. They're both now declaring 2 wars at a time to do this quicker and quicker. I speak 2 languages, but I'm learning currently Arabic. Golden Skill, what is the other language than English? If I may ask, if you don't want to, then that's okay. Can we see a walkthrough around all those minor players that managed to survive? Yes, 100%. So, we have Ligon, but when I say he survived, he has... pardon me. He has only 2 realm. Yeah, he has 2 counties, and he is under China. I mean, under Zhang. So, if you just came here, I just want to say this again. In Ireland, there were alliances that worked together and created a tributary system in New China. And then the leader that was the suzerain of everyone in the British Isles died, but his heir was a child. And if the heir is a child and you're a nomad, then you cannot inherit the Kaganship. Meaning what happened is that the AI inherited. It is this young man over here, Khan Zhang Jiju of Zhang. And he inherited all the suzerainships. Once he got ousted by the player, and the player was back on top, Kagan Fire Disco Panda, it was too late. All of the tributary ships are now in the hands of this AI. It is amazing. If I partake in the MP, can I stream it? Yes, 100%. 100%. And honestly, don't even worry too much about stream snipers. This is mostly for fun. I will do some more multiplayer games in the future in which I will participate myself. I think in Umbra Sphere, when we do it in 2020, I will participate myself in particular. But just in general, just so you know, don't worry. If you are in a multiplayer game, stream. You do anything that you want. Feel free to, you know, just participate and have fun in the game. I think that is the biggest part there. Bavarian, it is Urdu. Urdu. Actually, I'll be honest with you. Is that... Yeah, I thought it was Afghanistan, but it's Pakistan, right? Oh, you know, the classic system of Pakistan, that is, of course. It is not black and white when it comes to, you know, where language distribution is. Damn, dude. See, there's so many languages that I have not had any contact in my life. It's crazy. Be it, you know, proximity-wise, or just be it even, you know, something is right next to me. I mean, I've never really met people that spoke Plattdeutsch. There's barely any out there. He's still defending in this Lagan claim on Lexwar. That is incredible. What a waste of time. I honestly, the longer I look at this, the more I feel like the Irish want to buy time for Cathnarian. Because there's no other explanation. There's no point in you know, defeating War Machine like this. War Machine will still remain the strongest, the biggest. But Cathnarian can silently blob all around. Now let's just take a look at the competition here for Mongolia. 56 for Mongolia. I hate the zoom level. Come on, please. Game. If you zoom out and you see all these troops, that's when the game is like, I'm done, boys. I'm out of here. 56 against 55. Carthage is verifiably blobbing quicker. Carthage is blobbing quicker, and it should worry Mongolia. Oh well. The FC Bayern München. If Carthago can win the German national championship, Bayern München will be disgraced. Cathnarian is not actually blobbing. It's a weird standstill over here in the British Isles, I gotta tell you. It's a very weird standstill in the sense that, of course, there's an intense war going on, and, you know, that should be a given. But the way it's working, no matter who wins, it's not actually that significant. Like, it's not gonna decide, you know... What is this? Wait. Yeah, I was about to say, what was that? No matter who wins, it's not gonna decide the future of the world, of the British Isles here. And that was a wipe, and we're gonna see... Oh my god, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Did you just see that? Wait, which one was it? It must have been him. He has amazing skills. He did it very smartly. Kagan Panda Fire Disco gave himself amazing skills in the character creator when it comes to his commander skills. But it wasn't enough. Held on by a slither of health. Unbelievable. I can speak 2.5 languages. Polish. I'm just going to say that because I'm probably going to mispronounce Popolsku. Probably mispronounced Popolsku. I don't know. In English and German, but not very well. Keep those language skills alive. It's worth so much. That battle right there was actually unbelievably close. Unbelievably close. Words. How do they work? Nobody knows. Oh, look at that. Tangri, Moral Authority 95. Successful county conquests 89%. Unbelievable. Alright, I think this will end with the war here for Kagan Yegu. What does he actually get from it, I wonder? Can't be that much. All things considered. Wait. What just happened there? Did I just... Nothing. Okay. I thought something changed here, but I must have been wrong there. Oh, stop looking at the zoom level. I'm a fool. I keep looking at the zoom level and then I'm like, why is the performance so bad? CK2 is an old game. Dude, 3 wars at the same time. The FC Bayern München does not want to lose. 58 versus 56. But keep in mind, Carthage holds leggy land over here in Ireland, meaning 55. I think the Mongols may have this. Golden Skill, thank you. That is very kind of you, Tomasz, as well. Popolsku then. Like, it's an S and not a sh sound. Where are you from in Bavaria? Not answering that question. I understand the curiosity, I fully do, but I'm happy keeping it a bit quiet. Oh, speed 1, that is of course not intended. Let me just zoom out where it is safe so that I don't cause the game to give me 1 frame per second. Oh, nope, there we go. I love the borders of Drogue. He's trying to do a Mare Nostrum here, but at the same time, I mean, look at this. He's not... You gotta speed it up. He really does. He really does. I can't believe he's still alive. The very smart move that we give not enough credit for when it comes to the FC Bayern München is the fact that Gerd the Giant Müller, of course, you know, as he was in real life, is a very well-liked person. And the only reason for that is that he gave himself so much diplomacy. Giving himself so much diplomacy made him virtually impossible to be murdered by his vassals. Because obviously it is not allowed to kill anyone, you know, by plot that is a character player. But he wisely realized that he may be murdered by the AI, and someone here got murdered by the AI. If you remember this, let me just take a look at this. This is how the suzerain stuff happened. Look at this. Died under suspicious circumstances to an AI. And then that AI, of course, died to the new player, but you know what I'm saying, right? So Captain Simcoe guarded himself against death, but he couldn't guard himself against the raids of Kagan Seahorse. 67 kills, good God. Cleaning house. Golden Skill, happy Christmas to everyone. Can speak Lithuanian, Russian, English, Latvian, Ukrainian, Belarusian, and very bad German and Spanish. Dude, even rudimentary knowledge of any language is huge. Don't even ever put it down, yeah? But yeah, those are the Lithuanian spellings, aren't they? It's super cool to know languages. Even if you know, I don't speak any Spanish. I don't speak any Danish. But because of my background in French and German, I can read them. I'm not even kidding you. I can... Oh, look at that. This is... Oh, God, dude. War Machine deserves being the biggest in the British Isles. He defended against all of Ireland just now, and then he dabbed on Katun Afraig of Moray. He showed him who is boss. Play about platforms, you were Sussex. It was an insanely quick end. I swear I could have won if I had freaking character creator. My apologies go out to all of those people that didn't either have the time or the DLC to create a character. I assumed that the character creator with all the other DLC would be included, but apparently not, and shame. But I gotta tell you, I hope that you still had fun, but most importantly, even if you didn't, there will be other Let's Plays, other streams with multiplayer games, where there is no immediate Battle Royale boogaloo, where everyone has a chance to play the full 3 hours, so I hope that I will see you there. Hey, OPB Dangle is still the ruler of the AI dude with the leadership of everyone. Actually, I mean, he is the ruler of that lord, but he himself... Oh, what is this? Much Spacer. Oh, Much Spacer? Did he die? No. What happened here? Installed by faction demand. Wait, what? Oh, no, no, no. That is true. He is the ruler of the AI dude that rules everyone. But I gotta say, it's really, really funny to me that he can't even do anything about his vassal being the suzerain. There's no mechanic in CK2 that accounts for this. Can you explain to me what is happening? Because I can only see you spectating. So we are having a battle royale, and I shouldn't have zoomed out where I zoomed out, but we're having a battle royale for the British Isles. You can see War Machine is the biggest. He's so far the winner. We have 12 more minutes. Maybe we're going to do like a bit overtime, but just a tiny bit, I think. Because 10 and 9 PM, I want to say, was the target time here. But he, you know, whoever holds the most realm size here. It was a shattered world, nomads, everyone had the same amount of troops, and then they all started out. And then we had Captain Simcoe and Drogue go for the other winning condition, which is hold the most provinces outside of the world, or outside of Britannia, I should say. And let's actually take a look at Drogue has 60 now. Captain Simcoe now in control. And Angry Slav is lagging behind quite a bit here. Is he? Wait a minute, is he taking it all? No, he's fine, okay. Gerd Müller has 65, so he's 5 provinces ahead. They are on a head-to-head race for the entire game now for, you know, whoever holds most of outside of Britannia. And it looks like Captain Simcoe will win, but Drogue honestly will get absolute style points. No doubt about it. You shouldn't include for most MP games then the car creator. I mean, yes, we will not do that to that capacity ever anymore. Because like I just assumed it would be in there, you know. Like, for example, many players here, they have like, and this is true, they said it on Discord, and that doesn't actually mean that it's true, kids. Not everything said on Discord is true, just for the record here. But they said, you know, they didn't have, for example, the old gods, and obviously they can play that because I have it. So I assumed they could do character creator because I have it, but turns out they can't. My bad. That is definitely my bad. I think, no less so, War Machine's valiant struggle to win this is incredible. Definitely props to him. That demands respect. And yeah, look at Drogue doing Mare Mediterraneum, Mediterraneum, and I don't think even that's how I pronounce it. I never was good at Latin because I never had it. But Mare Nostrum, I guess, you know, he's taking it over, trying to make it his land. I gotta tell you, Drogue, if you hear this, you're probably not gonna win outside of Britannia. But what if you take Rome? Wouldn't that, you know, I mean, you're Carthage, right? Shouldn't you hold Rome? Couldn't you, you know, that's all I'm saying. Angry Slav having some issues, but that's okay. And I will not zoom in there. I will zoom in over here where there are less sigils. Beautiful. God, this game. Ah, beautiful. Attacking Kagan. And actually, you know what I want to do with this? There we go. Wait, did that actually say? Yeah, there you go. Map saved. Beautiful. Angry Slav. I guess that's what we deserve. It only gives out the ones required to play together. Music and other things aren't included either. Yeah, I guess. That's a good point. It's a shame, really. Because I do feel for the people that, you know, were here, that showed up, that took the time out of the day and then didn't have the character creator. I feel for them. I'm, you know, that's, of course, saddening. Can you tell me about German and Bavarian culture? Dude, there's so much to tell. It's all so very different, even in Bavaria itself, it is so very different. And as somebody already said that, yeah, Angry Franconian sounds. I personally, you know, my channel name is Proud Bavarian because I love that Bavaria is the way it is when it comes to all the differences. The huge differences. Never call a Franconian a Bavarian, right? That's what they say. Hey guys, I just arrived. Any special rules other than step nomad governments? Yes, only one wins, and that is the person, or 2 wins, I guess. First, it's the person that holds the most land in Britannia, and second, that is the person that holds the most land outside of Britannia. We've had the Khan of Khans rise up. FC Bayern München is Genghis Khan. Gerd Müller, the giant. Thomas Müller was murdered by Carthage. Yes, those sentences are only possible because we are playing Crusader Kings 2. Angry Slav is very friendly, asking, should I leave? But you know what? Seems okay now. Me, Dangle, and Slav spent half an hour making the character. If you check, we all had essentially the same character except different names. I gotta tell you, the thing about the characters that you fellas were using... Oh, Barvid. Where did that come from? He's blobbing. But I think one of the problems actually was, of course, you had very early supremacy over Ireland, but long term, you simply did not have the resources that a War Machine had, that a Mongolia had. I get your strategy, but I think long term, it fell kind of down, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, it is slow. I mean, it's speed too. Oh, there you go. Aiden disconnected. Oh, I think Aiden just got killed. War Machine just ate Aiden. Big F. Aiden held on for so long, was part of the Irish Alliance, but War Machine got his revenge. Damn. How are the Mongols doing? Tell me about it. But I hate zooming out. It pains my soul. Look at Drog blobbing over here. Where's Rome, Drog? We must take it. We have Mongolia with 69. That's a good number. He should have just done nothing, but now he has 70. What a disappointing number. Good lord. Get it? 69 is the next number. It didn't have any troops, so just let it happen. Yeah. I get it. I get it. It's I mean, it was always meant, right? This mode was always meant essentially to lead to a point where people were getting ousted, right? Oh, wait a minute. Angry Slav? Is he getting dabbed on by War Machine? Oh no, he's getting dabbed on by Bavid. Yeah, he's definitely gonna lose that. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute. What? No way. Wow. Oh my god. Bavid, not a custom character from what I can tell. Or maybe he is, but then he is not a very, like, let's say, efficiently made character, I suppose. Good lord. What a wipe. Look at him. He has amazing, amazing traits. I'm Deadpool mentioned in the chat that the Irish players had all amazing characters. They're just so good at leading armies. That's really what it comes down to. Dude, props to War One Machine. That is legendary. What he is pulling, what he has pulled this entire game. And this actually makes me so happy. I didn't notice this. Dublin was renamed by Ireland to New China and has been for a while now, for quite some while. Under control of War Machine. War Machine had so many desperate wars against Ireland and he simply came out on top. And look at Captain Simcoe, still in the race, of course, now at 72 provinces, -1, so 71. And over here we have 66. Very, very narrow loss for Drog. That's what that is going to be. But, man, super effort. There you go. How did this... And this war just ended, yeah. He actually won. Well, he didn't win, I guess. No, he did win. Oh, wow. Yeah, he just entirely destroyed him. That's fair. Derby. Derby did it. People are being confused in chat about China. Yeah, we had an alliance of the Irish players who are all Han Shia. I think all are Han Shia. Yeah, Han Shia. Scottish. And there you are. Oh, Han Boone. One of them... No, that's Cathnarian. 24. Man, I don't think Cathnarian would have stood a chance, though, against War Machine, right? 4-point-something K vassal troops? Oh, dude. He has such a huge horde, the Derbyshire Empire. That's incredible. Look at the horde difference here. 1.7k against 4k. But, you know, in comparison, she has way more vassal troops. And check the history of the Isle of Man and see if my character is still alive and kicking. I can tell you, not alive and kicking. Definitely not alive and kicking. And it all started with, I believe, Onfroy the Great Stag, which must have been your character. I remember Outremer and Hellenic. He got destroyed by one of the Chinese lords. Yeah, there you go. Early end. Early death, each. Nonetheless, of course, thank you for making the character. Outremer. Oh yeah, oh, you know what we haven't done? Dangle is out. Ireland is defeated. We have now primarily Tangri running around here, and I gotta hate zooming out, dude. I hate it. Tangri, Big Burn Scotland, Big Burn Northern Ireland. We have Shia still sticking around. That is the rest of the Irish Alliance. I am the last of my kind. He is the last of the big alliance. He is. And what do we have in terms of culture? Mongol, Mongol, Mongol. The Mongols are everywhere. The Han Chinese as well. And that's practically it. Who are you? Ah, the Scots have fled over to Ireland and to Wales. Oh, I love that. Yeah, he was someone else's commander. He lost his title and then died. Only one of the Irish Alliance is left. It is Angry Slav. Kagan Panda Fire Disco Chukok the Cruel. Yeah, there you go. I said it. And I knew what I was reading out, okay? Don't think you fooled me. 72, so 71 for Mongolia, for Bayern München, and 66 for Drog. Oh, shit, dude. We have the Battle of Giants. We have to check that out, no matter how hard my frames will drop here. Where the fight's at? Oh, look at the Mongols. Yeah, alright. FC Bayern München pulls it out. Anyone won yet? The entire thing will be over in a couple of seconds here. Which I actually mean a couple of minutes. Literally not seconds, but that's okay. And I mean, how could the Mongols lose this? Maybe if they don't have the commander that they need here. There is going to be a fight. I really want to watch it, but ow. Hey, you. I'm you now. No, apparently I'm not you. Wait a minute. I'm you. There you go. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the Mongols lose because Kagan Seahorse, the Bloodhound himself, is leading the armies, and whereas he is way worse. Jesus Christ, yeah. These traits. We're definitely never going to do command, what's it called? Character creation again. Good God. I underestimated just how much they would wipe the floor with everyone in battle. But the funny thing here is that despite that all, this one single conquest won't change it. It's an honorary second place for Kagan Seahorse the Bloodhound, who has given us the play of the game, where he stole the kid of Genghis Khan, Gerd the Giant, Thomas Müller, and destroyed him. He also, oh my God, he destroyed Thomas Müller number 2. I only noticed this now. Oh no, just a couple of months back. Wow. I'm curious how the Bavarian people have managed to maintain such a strong cultural identity and dialect when the schools teach Hochdeutsch as the standard. I mean, it has been... Hochdeutsch is entering everywhere. Everybody speaks Hochdeutsch, really, but with a tiny slang. And just recently has it actually made a rebound that people in school are being incentivized to, you know, treasure their dialect, their accent. But it's still fairly strong. I mean, all over Germany, really, except, you know, of course, if you go into cities that are urban hubs, as in, you know, many people move there, then, of course, we will get new dialects, new accents. And I'll be honest with you, as much as I love the old ones, I have nothing against change in lingual development. It's a positive thing, not a negative thing as far as I'm concerned. But, of course, it's nice to take a look at what we have. And Bavarian, is a religion a big thing in Bavaria? Kind of mixed. I mean, the country is also kind of mixed. You have the Protestant north and then the Catholic south, and of course, you know, we have a classic population that still goes to church. Can someone bang my wife? Yeah. Take a guess, are we at Reddit? Or are we playing CK2? Who can tell these days? Alright, and the war against the Seahorse is over. I think Carthage won that one. I can't even tell because, like, there's literally too many sigils here. They had so many wars. I have no idea. There it is. Yeah, Kagan Seahorse the Bloodhound won it. And this is over. I want to congratulate the winners. War One Machine for his valiant conquest of most of Britannia. Cathnarian comes in at a very tighter than I expected, second here. Yeah, I mean, it's not that tight, really, but like, it's as tight as can be, really, when it comes to, you know, the overwhelming force that was War Machine early on. Captain Simcoe is the other winner. Holds the most land outside of Britannia. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Dog, that is insane. You're 2 provinces behind. Only 2 provinces behind. That is insane. Cathnarian got 140 kills. Conrad got 100 kills. Oh my God. That is insane. And Drog was so super close. Oh my God. What a photo finish. I'm actually surprised just by how close Drog really came there. That is incredible. I want to say thank you to all the people that are participating. We can just like let it, you know, go on now. We have the winners. Player of the game, personally for me, I think goes to Cathnarian. Wait, what? Oh no, this is already calculated in, yeah. Yeah, it's still one province ahead. How did Drog get this? I don't understand, but it's over. Drog is a very, very honorable second. That was amazing. What a fight. And I'm gonna save the game here. And then I'm gonna call it in the chat. And I'm gonna call it in the Discord. If you want to participate in these games, but less Battle Royale. There we go. Less Battle Royale and more just freestyle multiplayer, you know, maybe some team efforts at some point. Check out the Discord link. Join the Discord. Behave in the Discord, obviously, otherwise you're gonna get kicked out. And have some fun with us. I hope everyone that still remains and all the people that were kicked out, you know, at least had fun in the time that they were there. Thank you so much for joining in. That is, of course, what keeps it going. Thank you, Eric, again, for the $20 super chat. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you're having an amazing Christmas, as well as all of you, of course. Tomorrow is the start of Hanukkah. I actually gotta tell you, I don't exactly know how Hanukkah works, but I hope that have a pleasant Hanukkah is an adequate well wish, right? And with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. Let's call it a day. Have a good one, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream.